Ooh, it worked. Yeah, I know I said I'd play this like 3 weeks ago. Final Fantasy 60 kind of took a lot of my time. That's okay. Because we're gonna do this. And we're gonna... Well, I mean, I came a lot earlier than intended and I did 1 out of 2 of my homework, so I'm like, that's enough justification to play video games. I don't want to do my homework, so I'm here. It's okay. It's a mental break. No, this is different. This is not a meeting that I said, hey, I'm gonna do it, and then I never did it. Now that I think about it, I do that a lot. Homework? Aren't you like 25? I'm 31. How you doing, Ruvik? How goes the tax evasion? Yeah, I put myself back in school when the pandemic happened. God willing, I graduate next year. This year? Next? I don't know. Yeah, I'm 31. The IRS is not happy? Fuck them. Yeah, I'm an old lady. Joke's on you, we all have homework tonight? What? What do you mean, Jathian? What homework? What homework? I can call her old because I'm older than her. Haha. Did they add? Let me see something. Sorry. I wonder if they added. No, this is the same one I use. So good. Oh, the staff and everything. They did add stuff. I just haven't played this game in forever. I believe there is a Twitch drop, unless someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Let's try something. I kind of like this one. Let's do this one. I look so majestic. After 2 days of fever, I feel evil. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Zam. Zam's extra credit! That's funny. Queen of the Backpack Dynasty. I think this one depends on if you claimed it. There should be one going on now. Okay, let's see. We gotta do... Okay. Like always, we are gonna... Listen, we all call a truce if the plant people storyline happens. I can't believe we haven't seen it, not even once. Yeah. Smartwatch doesn't show pulse. Might even be dead. What do you mean? Players who own the game can type join and region in Twitch chat to join a specific region. For example, explanation join counts. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. That's new. That is a new. You could do type join in your pronoun and it'll do your preferred pronoun. And then... Oh, look at tier. Looking good. I think the banners are the people that actually own the game. Yeah, Shiva and Nihilum. A good looking pair down there. Wait, I have the game. Hey, dude. It's alright. You're a purple girl. You know what? I would have gone in purple anyway. Fair. I got the game to customize it. Yeah, that's why at the time when I bought it, I think it was only like $5. Sorry, Jathian, you're just forever purple. You know that. You know this. We know this. You're always purple. You too, Shiva. You're always green. Where's Nub? They can join you. You guys, Zim Zam Zoom and the good-looking guy over there.
Mamma Mia, here I go again.
Mama, how can I resist you? Thank you, Ruvik, for the gifted sub to Larai. Hey, you want to use your magical tyranny powers to force the devs to make a pink team? I wish I had that much. I would love to ask them, hey, can you guys, like, make them pink? What's up, Ruvik? What's up? What's up? What time is it? Is it tax evasions? Oh, I forgot the pronoun thing. That's all right. They just go to they, them. I always thought of they as inclusive, but some people do it when they're
Mamma
neither.
mia.
I'm
Here
not
I
sure
go
how it
again.
works, I'll be honest.
How
Ruvik, you
can
crazy!
me, Mamma mia.
Oh, my computer! My laptop is whirling. It's just, chat's just covered in hearts. The screen! I'm just drowning in emotes. I heard the fans of the laptop go. Ow. Ruvik, you actual sweetheart. Thank you so very much for the 50 gifted subs. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That will help me out greatly. Ooh, sorry. I was like adjusting my shirt as I said that. It is so hot in here. It's done. Sorry, sandwich. That. Sorry. A little bit toasty, but that's okay. I think it's because see, I didn't make the same mistake where it's like everything on one PC. Where you guys used to like go. You have AC? Yes, I would not be here if I didn't have AC. It's so hot outside. It's not even funny. It's like stupid thick. Hot. I meant to say humid. I don't know why I said thick. I don't know why I said thick. Why did I say thick? You do have a hurricane. Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of feel it. I have to message Butler for Saturday. It's not that I want to ditch Mario Kart. I actually want to play Mario Kart because I missed the last one because of my cousin's baby shower. But if the hurricane comes and knocks out my power, there's not much I can do. Hopefully the game doesn't make me the bad guy, but I'm gonna see about trying to help this round. It's not treasure. They did do an update where there's like loyalist factions where you throw your weight behind the queen instead, the monarch instead, and you end up, winning with them, I believe. He's a very reasonable Scot, unlike Rob. No, I know he would. I just want to tell him out of courtesy. You know what I mean? But it's fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and kick it off. I've said everything I needed to say. Butler and Robert, two spectrums of Scott. I didn't even notice that emote. We'll do the coronation first. Alright, Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. It's been here for a while, yeah. Butler's an absolute sweetheart who's always relatively calm. Rob is also a sweetheart, but he's always angry. Well, it isn't a spectrum. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation! This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, nobles, I can veto one, I guess, but I don't know what I'm going for. Let me see. Looking at stats, I can kind of go for anything. I won. I haven't done it yet, Sandwich. I won with faith. I've won with trade. Maybe I'll go with farming. Let's see. Now you can vote. To vote, type exclamation point vote A or B or C or D in chat to cast your vote. Once you vote, you cannot change your vote, so just be wary of that. Once the timer runs out, we will continue. Oh, it's been a little bit since I played this game. I say that, it's my own fault. It's nobody's fault but mine. It did. Yours is right here. That is weird. It could be a little bit of a delay, too. Throw the queen into the river. It is decided the queen will be thrown into the river. What? What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true queen. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or is some of the nobles stifling giggles? This is why I stopped learning how to read, because I stopped playing this game. This game forced me to read. I'll never turn my back on you again, King of the Castle. Let's see. Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. I will get my lavish party one day. Yeah. Reading is good. Proves you're literate. Yeah, I know, right? Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the bleak march. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace, says Count Tyr. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Oh, that's not concerning at all, thank you. A pleasure, your august majesty, says Lord Patrician Nihilum. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Hail and well met, my liege, says Baron Ruvik. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, And with that, the introductions are done. Got me a box full of books last week. Shout out to books. I mean, even if you don't read them, they look nice on a bookshelf. Just saying. Looks like people who are getting this shit. Yeah, they just released, let me see. Yeah, that's definitely part of an update. You can see who the paid ones. The council hall immediately fills with brave voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. If you are interested in buying it, I do believe the game's on sale right now. I'm like 80% sure. I read that on Twitter. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Let's see. This is authority. No, I'm peacekeeper. Mother of the nation. I did one of these. I've won with these two, I think it is. Let me see. Trade. I want to do military. A warrior queen is sure to be remembered fondly if she wins more battles than she loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. It's 20% off right now? Yeah, okay, so it's $8 instead of 10. Let's go. We're the nobles among the nobles. I'm only here to do one thing in this game. If I don't get it, I'm out. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I think that's the first season. Maurice of the Shiva family, powerful coastal tycoon, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Nia. Something must be done. So this vote is... That's a good question, Jathy. I don't know why. It is kind of low. So this vote is only for green boys. You are voting to see what scheme you want to use to overthrow the queen and place the preferred claimant Maurice on the throne. You got doppelganger, you got conspiracy, and you have corruption. Keep in mind, these are just the first requirements. Maurice, I cannot move it anymore. Oh, I hate that I know it. Did it kick you out? No, you should still be here. I don't think it kicks people out. No. You're purple. Alright. The patricians plan to swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spymaster. To advance their scheme, the patricians must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. Samuel of the Sandwich bloodline, legendary marcher hunter, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Are you on browser or are you on mobile? Because I know the mobile's like iffy. This one's for the red boys. To vote how they want to vote virtual. Okay, you're on browser. Okay. Then Twitch is probably just pulling a Twitch. Let's be real. Oh, it's so hot. Good soup. Why is Nia eating soup when it's sweltering and all she does is complain about the heat? Don't ask. Red Dead. Okay. 1 and 1. How's this work? Okay. I guess it just flipped a coin. The barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove the military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower the other region's military, I can't read, to a combined total of 10 or less in 4 seasons. I mean, it's at 8 right now, so. Nicholas of the Tyr dynasty, legendary Eastern Elder leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Nia wears the crown.
No, cheesecake.
Shivan! Thank you! Oh my god, 8 months! Ah, that's so hype! Purple people, plus vote for what scheme you would like to pursue. Sanders, thank you for the raid. How you doing? How goes? What were you up to? Sorcery! That sounds cool. The Counts plan to make a bargain with the wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the Queen was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the Counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. That's interesting. I put on my robe and wizard hat. Alright. Iron choice, stability. I always do the wealth one. Alright. A fishy wedding. I swear we get this like every single time. We're plant people! We're plant. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The Counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the Patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Alright. Well... Imagine we get plant people and do it successfully and Donut doesn't get to be part of it. Can you imagine? I can't... we did the fish quest already. I want plant people. I want, like, more varied stuff. I guess I'm gonna go with the Eastern Knights. Because they need their military up and I need to thwart that. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. It's fine. I will make arrangements at once. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Alright. I don't want to do this one again. We've done this one like 4 times already. 3 times. Unironically, we've done this one 3 times. And I only successfully rizzed them once. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sol has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relationships between our 2 great nations. By the 9th great nation, says Lord Patricia Nihilum, the Isle of Sol is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway, says Lady Patricia Shiva. The Archduke is marrying a fish! I'm alert because my fever spiked to 40. Oh my gosh. Take care of yourself, Shivan. Oh, Jax, you're on my foot, please. Ugh. There you go. Alright, thank you. Ayanub. The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the queen to attend. I'll let you guys decide, but we've done this story like 3 times. Just an FYI. Soup's good. Of course, the queen should attend the wedding. Ow! Why did I get bunk? Excellent. The wedding is scheduled for next year. I'll inform the Archduke that you shall be delighted to attend. Huh! This kingdom is sliding into madness. When it's announced that you will attend the wedding, I can't read. Yeah, I made up myself a shrimp soup. The patricians are naturally scandalized. Oh god, am I eating too close to the mic? I'm sorry. I will make it go farther. But the peasants, sentimental as ever, are in favor of your decision. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Oof. Hey, Maneric, how you doing? A need for horses. Your Highness, I've been thinking, says Baron Sandwich. Marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. What we really need are better horses. But the best don't come cheap. The Ashmedians have a surplus of destriers at the moment. Horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some. For the good of the kingdom, of course. Doing good? That's what. I have fond memories of becoming a beast and turning knee in this game. I trusted you, Laura. Let's see. Purchase horses from Ashmead. Encourage the barons to breed their own destriers in the march. Discourage the barons' reliance on war horses. Excuse me, phone. I am streaming. I do not know why I turned on an accent all of a sudden. Ignore me. Anyway, in my defense, it was an accent. Fair. I guess we need to decide what we're gonna do. I mean, your military goes up, and my military... I want the military up, too. Alright, if you vote with me, you will get money. It's gonna leave me low, but I think I can make a comeback from this. If you vote with Nia, you get money. Oh yeah, that was a game I won. I forgot. Sandwich, what the fuck? I know what you're talking about, but that sentence is so bad. See, Nub joined, and they put Nub in green where he belongs. No, destriers. What are we going to ride? Coursers? Bah! It's like you people know nothing about horses or chivalry. Well, that was uneventful. Alright, nobles will use their personal wealth to build on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Use the command !fund XY, where X is the character code, and Y is the amount you're pledging. You are not limited to voting to only your color. If you are purple boys and you want to lower green's military, you can vote for E, for example. Not saying to do that, I'm just saying in general. Go ahead. Your access should fix itself. I'm glad to hear it, Leroy. Hot, but I still like it. How you doing, Varnus? I'm not sure you can vote in decimals tier. Next time I'm gonna make pasta. Okay. Alright. The ones funded, the monument, which raises authority by 1, and the stadium, which lowers a green's military by 1. Oh boy. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year! Yeah, Mom, I've been busy! God! You'd better find the time. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men? Women? Or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love, Mother. My dear, who said anything about love? This is a royal marriage. Just tell me the matter of what candidates I should find. You can always say no after you've had a look at them. How dare you? Fish. I married the fish already, Ruvik, and it did not end well. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. That's next season. An island rises and bronze... Your Serene Highness! Your Serene Highness! Yells Lord Patricia Nihilm. Something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shores and the Isle of Sal. The Finfolk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands. Let's see. No, I have no money. I don't want you guys to get rid of my money. No, you guys are gonna make me try to seduce a fish. I don't want you guys using my money. You had your chance to use my money and you didn't, and now you don't get a chance to use my money. How about that? How you doing, rats? How goes? Secret negotiations with the... Oh. It's my money. Good, now hop to it. I don't care what you offer them. Get that island. Preparations begin for your clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your Chancellor has heard of magic creatures that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit. Our money, comrade. Alright. Your esteemed highness, you have to stop these barons, says Lord Patricia Nub. They're hiring giants from Atesh. As you enter the council hall, you find a towering, scaled giant gleaming in the candlelight, hunched over slightly to avoid hitting the chandelier with its head. The nobles cower in fear. Well, we couldn't have any horses, so we decided to go in another direction. Bronze giants, 12 feet tall, strong as 10 soldiers. They'll be especially excellent for knocking down enemy walls. Damn, Ruvik, what the heck? Council, I must protest this. These monsters are the spawn of the 8th god, twisted and unholy creatures that no mortals should trifle with. Alright, let's see. Sending back the giants would be so unfun. I think we should go to war with them. That's my vote. How you doing, Dracus? How goes? Superman. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Drathion? I already picked it. I'm okay. I'm having some soup, even though I complain about the heat. Because, you know, I just do things my way. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you come at me and you got giants, we need to test them. Just saying. Alright. Ha! Now that's the spirit. I'll muster the regiments, shall I? Says Baron Sandwich. I'm not sure about this, Your Majesty. Ashmead is the oldest and largest empire anywhere in the known world. They are not to be taken lightly. Yeah, but it would be funny, right? You got a giant headache. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Zim Zam Zoom. In the east, Count Drathion stands on the ramparts of his castle, watching a flock of bats pass before the moon. Suddenly, the bats swirl down and begin to merge, coalescing into a black-clad figure. So it'll be dramatic, I trust? says the wizard Pessia. Now, why did you want to meet me? If this isn't good, I'll give you a case of boils so hideous it'll make your own mother disown you. I thought we might have a common goal. I can't read, says Count Drathion. The queen has been overstepping her bounds recently, hasn't she? Well, the Queen's Watch did order a quarantine recently. Killed off a highly unique strain that I would have enjoyed watching sweep the populace. I don't like where this is going, guys. Fine, I'll help. If you take care of the bees for me. Did you say bees? Yes. On this plane, they're simple insects, but in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the Dreams of Being. They have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sing, so you can deal with them. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. 9. We're at 16 right now. Alright. Regular tax, because I haven't used my money yet. Okay. Oh boy. Kind of forgot we're doing this. I'll at least pick a spouse before I get beheaded. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. God, I wish I could read. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. What if I don't want to marry any of them? That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Roland, eldest son of Eastern Manoric dynasty. In his youth, he ran off and tried to join a circus. They found him in the... Manoric's kid trying to join the circus? I can't. He's lost half the family fortune in the gambling halls, unfortunately. He's always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. I can't. They chose Manoric's kid and made him like a clown. Oh my god. He's in a trigger game. From the coast, we have Clementine, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Flamering's estate. She spends most of her time in the solitude of her villa, so I know little about her. And finally, we have the March's offering. Ulrika, scion of the prestigious Zam bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Give her half a chance and she'll expound that like how we should improve the lot of the peasants. Oh, the problem is it's Zam's kiss, so do I get the sucky or do I go for a clown? I feel like if I pick Manoric, it's gonna be a nub situation where I end up having a spouse that just completely tanks my kingdom. I'm just saying. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Two clowns is like a double negative. It cancels out. The only thing my child will take is that dick. Duania, I promise he is well behaved. In his youth, he ran off and tried to join the circus. I can't with this. This can't be real. Oh my god, they built him. He's also lost half the family fortune in the game. This does not seem like a good idea. This does not seem like a good idea. There's no way I picked this dude and it turns out okay. Oh my god. Can't be worse than Nub Spawn. No, I will say, I lost that game because of Nub's kid. I'm just saying, that was like, this is not something I'm like, oh no. No, I lost the game because of that. So if I do it again, I'm not even on this. I want to happen. It was your fault, Nub. Fluoride, that's not how that works. Also, I'm at war. I am Jathion. I immediately declared war. Because I do not think about my decisions. I just kind of go for... He might have fled the camp, but it's fine. Sam has a good point. Barons have the highest... Yeah, if I have the Barons turn on me, I'm totally screwed. In my defense, Varnus, I am very impulsive and I don't think about my decision. Dude, Nub's kid tanked my run. That dude tanked my entire run. It was not good. I feel like if I go a roll, it's gonna be the same thing. Think of the content. You guys are the worst. I'm gonna do it, and I don't want to hear anybody say anything about me losing. I like to bring up the last war with Ashmead. Yeah, I don't think that ended well either, but whatever. Too late. Ha! You should have seen the look on the Ashmeadian diplomat's face when I told him we were declaring war on his pathetic empire. I kicked him in the rump as he left for good measure, says Baron Zamorak. Exactly how capable is the Ashmeadian military? The Ashmeadian Empire's golden age is long behind it. They're still bigger than us, with more soldiers and a long history of conquest. But they lack discipline and are plagued by infighting. You mean like my kingdom? You know, I still love you, Zam. I'm green again, just realized. Yeah, looks like it. The kingdom's armies are in decent shape, but this will be difficult. News of the war inspires a wave of patriotic fervor across the kingdom. Old knights come out of retirement, and naive youth stampede, I can't read, to join the army. Hopefully it'll prove enough. Rest assured, Your Majesty, you'll have our full support in this war. What's our opening gambit? Okay. Ooh. I think we should go with this one. What could possibly go wrong? Like many runs, I feel like this is gonna blow up in my face. Hey, Gerbil, how you doing? Can only go poorly. Damn, Monarch, you're the worst. What the fuck? Sorry, I finished my soup. Okay. Cross your fingers. I won't let you down, Your Majesty. A game of of course, espionage and counter-espionage begins with your agents assassinating the Empire's generals and stealing their battle plans. Meanwhile, Ashmeadian spies do the same within your own borders, wreaking havoc. One day, Baroness Lost Gerbil turns up dead, an angular Ashmeadian dagger buried between her shoulder blades. Damn, literally, Lost Gerbil comes in and just immediately dies. That's unfortunate. Yep, things only get worse from there. The Ashmeadians are better at this game. They destroy a major bridge, hampering trade in the east, and sow dissent in the March Army, causing hundreds of soldiers to desert. Your citizens are in an uproar about the war, plainly convinced that it won't be worth it. Riots consume the capital. Hold your nerve, Your Majesty. The true test is on the battlefield. Well, hey guys, it just dies. Rip my military. I know, the one thing I thought would be okay. What the hell's on? Oh. Not even 60 seconds. It's unfortunate. That's some luck, though. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm really thirsty. Like, you don't understand how hot it is here. I mean, maybe some of you do. It's not how long you can last that counts. That's the risk you take in any... Yeah, I mean, we literally talked about this yesterday. My fucking RNG is just... bad. Yeah, exactly, Drathion. We literally talked about it yesterday. I had like a 50-50 and continuously just kept failing it. The Finfolk send a stagecoach made from a giant clam pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. Their prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny finfolk spawnlings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, Your Majesty. We are honored to have such a prestigious visitor. Wow, this place is amazing. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in the shadow. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Shomo, and the island I'm giving him as a dowry. What am I here to do again? I forgot. I forgot what you guys voted for. That's not why I'm here, Zam. That is not why I'm here. The island. May I ask, why do you have to give him a dowry? Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, you surface folk have so much land already. Actually, the island's worth a huge amount to us. Oh, really? How interesting. The Archduke told me differently. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. A war? Really? I can't risk that. It seems my betrothed has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He is not the man I thought him to be. I will have to call off the wedding! Thank you for clarifying things for me, Your Majesty. Okay, I did it. I am so good at this game. I'm not gonna fuck the fish, though. It's been a pleasure. Your clam coach spirits you back to the surface. As you wade onto the beach, you gasp for breath. Air never tasted so good. Congratulations, Your Majesty. I hear the wedding has been called off and the island has sunk back beneath the waves. The patricians are most pleased. I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. Okay. Plus with stability of more than 50% of the nobles vote for any one option. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option if chosen to gain authority. Let's try that out. Why would I? Okay, listen. I'm about to get married to fellow clown. Why do I need a fish? Your wedding to Roland is, naturally, the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's cathedral with Roland at your side. Love you, Zam. Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Roland, dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself. God help me. Oh, Lord have mercy. By the time you find yourself alone with Roland, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I am so drunk! And yet somehow, not drunk enough! Time for more wine! How are you still so full of energy? Oh, you sound just like my mother. She's been asking that question since I was 5 years old and swinging from the chandelier. So what do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, you know, drinking, gambling, having fun, basically. What did you think of the wedding? It was damn beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. Oh man, Eric, what have you done to me? Shall we go to bed together? No time like the present, eh? He swigs back the last dregs of his wine and leads you to bed. Okay. Hello, Pap. How you doing? Alright, back to war things. Your Majesty, our troops are amassing at the Ashmenian border. Soon we'll cross over and the war will begin in earnest. What are my instructions? Okay. Fight with honor and respect civilian lives. She shouldn't be afraid to get her hands dirty. No mercy, no quarter.
Oh no, cheesecake!
Sparky boy! Thank you so much for the resub. How you doing? How goes? What's up? Oh man, Eric, I'm gonna do something. Oh, let's see. I think she shouldn't be afraid to get her hands dirty. No mercy, so like they show my mother any. Send rolling out to the front lines. Nia's put war turn 1. Yeah, I'd be. Why you gotta be like that, Sparky? If you want to join, you gotta do. What do you gotta do again? Oh my god. Damn, literally nobody voted with me. Unbelievable. Gloves are off, Your Majesty. Been a while since I was knee-deep in blood. Will you be coming with me to the front lines? Yeah, why not? Of course I'm coming with you. Accompanied by the Marshal and a regiment of palace soldiers, you ride out to the front lines to lead the invasion into Empire territory. Most of Ashmead is a scorching hot desert, dotted with the rusted hulks of strange machines. Rivers crisscross the arid landscape like tangled serpents, glittering towns of marble crowded on their banks. The Marcher soldiers are awaiting you, led by Baroness Losdrubble II. Time to teach those Ashmeadian scum some manners, says Baroness Losdrubble II. Oh god. Of course I failed. It's eerily quiet once you cross over into Ashmead, but not for long. Your Highness, duck! Okay. An arrow zips past your head, followed by another arrow, and another. Ambush! Ambush! Ashmeadian cavalry, wielding flashing scimitar— I forgot how to pronounce this, sorry guys. Scimitars, and riding skinny white horses, burst from the nearby tree line. Your troops rally around you, but there are too many. Over several hours of exhausting fighting, you're forced back as your soldiers fall like cut grass. Your honor guards surround you, desperately striving to keep you safe as Ashmeadians charge past and arrows rain down. One by one, they're cut down, leaving you defenseless. You ride through the chaos of battle, searching for the Marshal. A lance catches your armor and knocks you clean off your horse. You lie in the mud, staring up as a dozen Ashmeadians charge at you. And suddenly, Baroness Losdrubble II rides up, placing her horse between you and the enemy. She fends off your attackers while you climb back onto your saddle. You whip your horse into a gallop with Baroness Losdrubble II alongside you. When you turn to thank her, you find that she's dead in the saddle. A javelin struck through her chest. Oh my god! Oh, what did poor Losdrubble? All they did was just like, hey, you're playing the game. I'm here to vibe. I just want to have a good time. Not once, but twice. Oh my god, poor Gerbil. This is why the Barons want to go against me. Oh my god. There you are. We need a retreat. Retreat. Oh my god. As long as I bring many of them with me as possible. Oh my god. Your troops turn and flee while the Ashmeadians cut them down. Somehow you make it back across the border and you don't stop riding until you are within the walls of the capital. The Empire will stage a counter-invasion. I'll do my best to gather our scattered troops under one banner. Oh, that's... Think we can reach Dribble 5? Oh my god. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Your Grace, I have a matter of some delicacy to speak with you about, says Count Dratheon. Good day, cousin, says Lord Fitzalbert. How's the old kingdom going, eh? I always thought it looked like a lot of work, but I suppose you get a fancy hat. How you doing, Ooze, by the way? Dude, this game is bullying poor Gerb. I actually feel really bad. Lord Fitzalbert is your very, very distant cousin, about 50th in line to the throne. You haven't seen him in years. Why are you dressed like that? Quite the dashing figure, aren't I? I had to borrow a few bits from Count Dratheon after a donkey chewed through my coat. Oh, do you want to see the teams? Here you go, friendos. Lord Fitzalbert's been staying at my estate for the last year, Your Majesty, but tragically there have been some financial impacts. He's been borrowing money from me for months, saying he'll pay me back when his luck turns. But now my coffers are bare. Yes, yes, poor Dratheon couldn't even afford a little banquet to see me off. Nia's game is pro-hamster, anti-gerbil. Gerbil's taking Nubspot or being bullied. I feel so bad. I'm sorry it's come to this, but I must petition the court for funds, Your Majesty. Let's see. That's the one I think we should do. Dribble helps Nia, Dribble dies. Get you. Oh my god. I can't. I feel so bad. You don't even know how bad I feel. I want to claim my sworn sword. Skin. Oh, sorry, I was looking at something. One hell of a story though, true. Pep, thanks so much for the, follow, I appreciate that. Count Drathion quickly sends a wagon of Lord Fitzalbert's belongings to the capital. It contains some prodigious amounts of clothing, playing cards, fine medium porcelain, and a bassoon. Your cousin will neither explain the bassoon's presence nor play it for anyone and sits himself very comfortably in a disused wing of the palace. Oh god. All you had to do was vote with me, Drathion. You would have gotten more than what the thing would have given you. Just saying. Just saying. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lady Patrician Shiva has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Majesty! What are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Ha ha ha! Quit babbling, you blowhard! This isn't the queen, it's a peasant who's the queen's spitting image. Remarkable. And just in time. The spy master trusts us so much she's not noticed that we're refitting civilian vessels into battleships. Yeah, you really need it. Your military is... I did not realize the military went down that much. Sorry. Oh, Shub, how you doing? How goes? It's alright. Green team's kind of... Well, purples are being a little left behind. What is going on with that? That means we can move to the next phase, kidnapping the queen and putting this fool in her place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos, bad enough that the queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less than 4 seasons. Amidst dark and foreboding forest, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Ha! The kingdom's militaries are in shambles, says Baron Ruvik. Those pathetic weaklings couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I've drafted the reform proposals as planned, says Baron Zam. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. Good, but we must ensure they don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for our proposal to work. Grand. A calm before the storm. For the next stage of the Baron scheme, they must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good, everybody's at 2! And I don't even have an heir yet. The invasion, you're in... Oh god. A new honor guard? Oh, right, because they all died. Rip. The deaths of your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty, but we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The queen needs protection. Of course, since your previous honor guard were Eastern knights whose armor couldn't save them from a hideous fate, the other knights in the East are all unaccountably busy. Like, okay. Yeah, might as well go with... I can't have a level 2 honor guard, unfortunately. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room with a perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Oh god, I don't want to deal with my cousin. Oh, whoops. Your Majesty, our invasion didn't exactly go according to plan. Ashmedian troops gave us a thrashing and now they're pouring across the Marcher border. It doesn't look good. I'm all out of ideas. Maybe the council can help. Okay, trust in the barons to hold them off, hire mercenaries to assist in defense. Desperately sue for peace. That's my vote. We're going B! We're going B, everybody! Ashmead Crisis, isn't that the gold one? No, we got some bronze giants, and I was like, that's cool. We should invade Ashmead. And everybody's like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. And turns out it was not a good idea. Yep, if you vote with me, you get money. Oh my god, sorry for the yawn. Money. Yeah, no, Drathion was like, no, no, no. I told you it was a bad idea. Gain another count. We've got Sunrise Land. Oh, cutie over there. Hope you're having a good day. You hire a mercenary outfit named the Kraken Brethren, whose main qualification is being nearby. Don't believe those rumors you hear about untrustworthy Carolee mercenaries. We're worth every penny. Oh no, not another 50-50. You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna close my eyes as I'm gonna close my eyes. I can't close my eyes. So who else is gonna read? Much as I hate to admit it, those Kraken Brethren came out. Yeah, let's go! Looked dicey at first, but the Barons fought like tigers and the Mercs held the line. Against all odds, we held them off. The Ashmenians won't give up that easily, unfortunately. We're safe for now, but they're no doubt gearing up for another assault. Can't believe I won that. Oh my fucking god, goddammit. I know, right? I'm just as surprised as you're all right. Your Majesty, you'll never guess what arrived today. Something good, I hope. I've decided to set up an outdoor salon here on Palace grounds. That's the sort of thing that's done in the capital, yes? Philosophers, thinkers, the best and the brightest will flock here for civilized discussion and delicious food. Anyway, the tents arrived today, and the silverware, and the menagerie. The menagerie? Oh, the menagerie. What do you mean, menagerie? Hello, Innocent Ayana. Thank you so much for the raid. How goes? Welcome, raiders. My name is Nia, and we are playing King of the Castle. There is a option to join. Oh, another thing. If you would like to join, you can type !Joy followed by your pronouns to join the game. If you do, just what kind of food are we talking about? Good question. Peacock stubs. If you watered, you'll give us more to discuss. So you'll out, won't you? It'll be so much fun. As long as you repay Count Drathion with the profits. Lord Fitzalbert claps his hands and trots off to inspect the dovecote. Soon the salon is set up. From all over the capital, visitors have come to sample the refreshments, enter the debates, and spend money. Your cousin sends repayments to Drathion, who responds with a grateful letter of thanks. See, Drathion, I paid you back eventually. I don't think they're eating the peacocks. I think it's just for ambiance. Dribble, no. I've lost 2 of you. I can't lose you a 3rd time. My heart would not be able to handle it. Alrighty, use your personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. Excuse me. We are not eating peacocks, Shub. Don't say that. I love peacocks. I hope we don't eat the peacocks. I don't want to. They're too pretty to be eaten. Sorry, I was checking this. I went to claim the skin, and I got a list of like upcoming drops. Next one's gonna be a purple boys one, and then after that will be green boys, and then after that will be yellow boys. All right, lowering farming, lowering stability. You little bitches. Oh, modernization proposal. You're full. Oh my god, why do I? Oh, okay. My air. Your marriage to Roland has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, but you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. He cares more about his stupid card games than your happiness. A spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. Damn, my mom's kind of a bitch. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying across. What do you mean? Will you ever get a functional marriage? I guess I just don't have Riz, Shub. I don't know. Guess I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'll do it. I should have done the other one first. Your Majesty, it's awful. Must you rush in every time I see you? I'm so sorry. I'm just overcome. One of my guests has accused me of insulting them at the salons, and, well, the upshot is that I've been called for a duel. Because you did gravely insult me, says Baron Ooze. You said my stuffed bear heads were fake. Slender. It's a misunderstanding. It wasn't even a philosophical conversation. I've never held a sword in my life. I'll be killed. That's your problem, not mine. I don't want it. I want the duel. Can you guys, like, make the duel happen? I want the duel. 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 It won't let me click on it. For Pooh Bear's honor. You think he's gonna live, Dribble? I don't think so. There's no way. Who's just gonna put him in the ground and it'll be funny to me. It's been nothing but a pain in my butt this whole time. The duel takes place beneath one of the tents of the salon. Lord Fitzalbert and his opponent take the field, brandishing swords at each other. Have at you, you slanderous buffoon, says Baron Ooze. I take it back. I take it all back. Never. You will pay for your insolence. Aye! Your bear heads look like stuffed horses. There, I said it and I mean it. How is he such a pest? It does not go well. With his first hit, Baron Ooze runs Lord Fitzalbert through. He is rushed to the doctor, but does not survive the night. I can't throw Ooze in the dungeon for that. Well, good riddance, I guess. Gossip spreads through the capital about what happened. Everyone has an opinion and a differing story. Some say you had Lord Fitzalbert assassinated. Some say the philosopher was a jilted lover. Others say Lord Fitzalbert faked his death. Few rumors place you in a good light. Even in death, your cousin causes trouble. A little bitch. Hashtag for poo. Alright, what the heck is this? Your Highness, the barons of the March plan to have the council push through a number of military reforms. For the good of the kingdom, they say, but the reforms are assigned to consolidate Marcher control over our ranks. What can I do? The barons are waiting for a period of stability that will allow them to pass the necessary amendments while everyone's guard is down. It looks as though the barons will soon have the opportunity they need to put forth the military reforms, but things could change. You bring the revelations, which the barons wholeheartedly deny, to the council. Accuse the barons of treason, which would lower my stability. This makes no sense. Yes, delay it. You kind of did have him killed off. I mean, it's not that you're wrong, Gerbil. I'm just saying, like, I didn't give Ooze the sword, but I did say, I did pull a Willy Wonka. No, stop, come back. Oh, you guys are killing me. Why did the Green Boys vote for? Oh, because they want to lower my stability. Huh. That's not the way I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, but they still go through because they needed 5 stability, so, that's that. The council chamber erupts with shouts and insults. Accusations, formal and informal, circulate throughout the kingdom, shocking everybody. Peasants in the March and beyond protest the reforms. Derisive cartoons are posted on tavern notice boards, while priests warn against trusting the self-serving barons and their wicked ways. You can only hope it'll be enough to delay the reforms. I'm in danger. Somewhere along the coast, Lady Patricia Shiva strolls in her olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom's not exactly peaceful, but there's still no way we could stage the abduction of the queen without being noticed, says Lady Patricia Shiva. We need chaos, says Lord Patricia Nihilum. The Butcher's name is the lower ability to 4 or less. Who are you calling a menace? After several rounds of deliberations, the council approves wide-ranging reforms to the kingdom's standing armies. The barons are the major contributors to this new model army, having volunteered their expertise and manpower in these trying times. Meanwhile, in a foreboding march of fortress, the barons are celebrating. Ha! I can hardly believe they went for it, says Baron Ruvik. This is all well and good, but we have not won yet, says Samuel. We must make our final preparations before we take control. Alright, this is for Red Boys. Hey, C9, how you doing? Waiting to see myself in game somehow. I'm always bald. What kind of lost once red and green got opposite-sided goals? Thing is, they also didn't give you guys a lot of opportunity to lower your farming. I think you got like one thing. Grand, it's settled then. With our new model army and control of the kingdom's military, we need only knock the queen down a few more notches to force abdication. For the final stage of their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less. We lost when we didn't get anything for lower farming. Yeah, that's weird. In the east, Count Drathion and the wizard Pestia are standing atop her grim windowless tower, swept by howling winds and lashed by rain. I notice the kingdom is still aswarm with bees. What happened to our arrangement? Says Pestia. Please, just give me a few more months. By Xenia's ashes, I won't let you down, says Count Drathion. You better not, unless you want leprosy. Count Saints lower all regions combined farming to 14 or less. Which is too bad, because I kind of wanted to see that one too. We did get one thing and we had to put all our money into it. Debt collection. Oh god. Giant spiders. Oh. Just because my son is clowning when he has no reason to give us no farming events. Giant spider sounds like farming. Your Grace, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as horses, says Count Sunrise Land. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. Alright, burn it with fire. We must learn to coexist with giant spiders. That actually sounds terrible. That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, excuse me. Spider Knights, hello? Spider Knights does not seem like a good idea. That sounds like the opposite idea. Then they get too much power and they overthrow us anyway. Oh yeah. Sir Spider of Man. No time to lose. You send an eastern militia to set fires at the edges of the forest. That whole thing's gotta go. Soon the whole forest is ablaze, as well as several nearby fields and a village. Wildfires rage across the east for a week, but at least the spiders have been definitively dealt with. There. Well, got you guys down. Oh, Lord have mercy. Your Majesty, says Baroness Lamadou. The Ashmedians have begun their second assault on our border, and this time they brought golems. Golems? Oh dear. A golem is immune to arrows and conventional weaponry. Their fists can crush any armor, and Ashmead has built hundreds of them. Our troops have already been forced to retreat, and now the Ashmedians hold miles of march territory. What can we do against such a threat? Well, this is what the thing is for, right? This is literally why we got into this. Unleash the giants, see what happens. This is literally why we got into this war. It's for this. It's for this. I mean, what can go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong? This definitely won't make things worse, right? The giants won't suddenly turn on us and crush our bones, right? Right? Ashmead's golems are creatures of lumping clay, with brains of mud. Your bronze giants, by contrast, are gleaming titans with minds of whirring mechanical gears. They're equally strong, but the golems can't grasp tactics. The bronze giants defeat them again and again, hurling tree trunks from afar or ambushing them in narrow passes. Bloody fantastic! The Ashmeadians value their golems highly. Their morale's plummeted, and they'll be much more cautious now. Perhaps this humiliation will be enough to persuade them to negotiate. Debt collection. What debt? I'm not in debt. The council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Baron playing with himself. Oh, what a name. What a great name. Playing with himself. Ah. Oh, bless you, bless you. Corners you in a back passage of your castle just before dusk. Hail, my liege, says Baron playing with himself. I love playing with himself. I love your name. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. Your husband, the king consort. How can I put this? He owes me a lot of money. I fucking told you guys Manric was gonna screw me over. I told you! Manric. Oh, attendees, how you doing? Fucking, I knew that goddamn clown would screw me over somehow. Gambling debts mainly. He bought quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and he's been avoiding me. Oh my god, that's so much money. That's so much money. I'll go broke. I'll go broke. Man, you've screwed me. Again. Oh my god. Well, not again, but I can't just arrest him. He's done nothing wrong. No, Nub, your kid would drop $1,000 into the drain. I can't help you with this. That's unfortunate, Your Highness. Still, I thank you for your time. He scurries away into the darkness of your corridors. During the council's next session, Baron, playing with himself, levels the same accusations against Roland, only this time in public. At this stage, you're powerless to help him. Fuck! The council will determine Roland's fate. Ah, suckers. Have fun paying his debt, idiots! Hey, Godric, how you doing? Yeah, I love this game. It's been like 3 weeks since I've played it, but normally I try to play it like every other week. Oh my god, I think it's been more than... No, it's been like a month since I played it, actually. Stop throwing water at me, it's making me thirsty. It's a tie, you gotta be kidding. Oh, the last minute vote! The last second vote! Force the other counts to cover the king consort's debts. A fitting compromise, some would say, but the counts are unhappy about covering for the king consort. I can't hydrate, Nihilum, I don't have water. Roland awkwardly avoids your gaze as Baron, playing with himself, starts to count out his coins. I'm so happy that event happened. Oh. Okay, here we go. In the east, Count Drathion and the wizard Pestia are standing on top her grim windowless tower, swept by howling winds and lashed by rain. You've done an adequate job destroying the bees. I suppose I won't give you leprosy. My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome queen? Curse her with a fate worse than that. That's a feel bad, man. That's a feels bad, man. Purple boys, this is for you too. What do you mean you're not happy? It's better you pay than me. Gee. I will also. Now you're playing with yourself, with himself and your money. How's it going? I'm gonna grab water while you guys vote. God, why is it so hot? Are the goodest boys? Yes, you are. Yeah, don't. Why you gotta sit on my foot? That's my question. Why you gotta sit on my foot? Alright. It's freaking hot out. Big Pouty? Hello? Is that a tendies? What do you mean, Big Pouty? No, I thought what happened to Big Beggy? Oh, tendies. Oh, tendies. I still have Beggy. Y'all are mean to me. Worse than death? Well, it can be done, but I will require an additional fee. Enough gold to sink a galleon, perhaps. That's a good start. Blood and stars! I thought we'd already sealed the deal. No. Something you should learn. Dealing with wizards is a tricky business. Now get me that gold. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their trade to at least 5. Why did you guys go with this one? A very interesting decision. Just want another SR big. That's fair. That's fair. We'll stick with that. Thank you so much for the follow playing with herself. Seeking a truce. Alright, let's see what these guys want. Your Majesty. The Ashmedian ambassador is here. He is willing to negotiate the terms of a truce. You've made your point, warmonger. What will it take to achieve peace between us? What do the barons think of this? We've got them on the ropes. Let's march all the way to Ashmead and give him a hiding, says Baron, playing with himself. Is it worth pursuing peace, Marshal? Your Marshal takes you aside beyond the ambassador's earshot. The kingdom's armies are stretched to a breaking point, and Ashmead still hasn't shown their true power. We're lucky that Ashmedian citizens are demanding an end to this war. The Empire has endless manpower still in reserve. Let's not push our luck. No, I want... Why do you guys gotta vote on it? If you value the lives of your citizens, bring this messy affair to an end. That's a big old... I mean, I win either way. I get everything up. I'll let you guys decide. Well, this is looking good. It's looking good for Nia. You know what we need? Daz stabbing Grandpa. No, Varnis! I still haven't forgiven Daz for stabbing my grandpa. It's only funny when it's not my grandpa. Oh, Donut's not around. Sorry, Donut usually has a pinned message to show people how to join. I still think. No stabbing my grandpa. Alrighty. Your Chancellor unfurls a scroll so long they could have comfortably used it as a hammock. You and the Ambassador both sign on the dotted line, and just like that, the war is over. First order of business, of course, is the concessions. The March is given some valuable territory on the Ashmedian border, full of fertile soil and precious resources. After news of your victory starts across the kingdom, you're a hero. Even the nobles can't deny that you did a good job. You took on the kingdom's oldest and most powerful enemy, and won. But there are still whispers that you should have pressed to your advantage. Whatever, dude. We could have taken Ashmead's capital if the queen had just a little more spine, says Baroness Lamashdu. Lamashdo. Do? It's Do, right? It's Do. I think it's Do. Lamashdo. I mean, I'm still convinced I'm not saying that name right, but... You know, it is what it is. I thought that would raise all trade. Oh, did it not? Oh. That is actually unfortunate. Oh, wait. I need to. Hold on. Have it. There we go.
Fuck you, Grandpa!
You're stabbing Grandpa? You're stabbing Grandpa? Oh my god!
Daz! Daz, come here! You can't do that, Daz! Daz!
No, I just did.
Oh, God, I love Daz. You got it, Leroy. Dude, Daz stabbed Grandpa, I swear, like 5 or 6 times. There was one that didn't that I thought was gonna show up in a video and it didn't, and I was like, oh man. They did like other ones too. Daz really hates old people. Yeah, it was a fun game. A terrible curse or horror in the east. Your Grace, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside, says Count Manorick. Sounds ghastly. Only a few have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. 25% chance, that's not good. I think we should offer a bounty. At Nia's choice. Nia hates kids and Daz hates the old. Best combo? Oh my god. You just missed the war attendees. Sorry if this is a stupid question, but is it too late for me to pick my team myself? I want to be close, but I automatically ended in Barons. Before you join, you had the ability to do that if you have bought the game, Mad Dog. Yeah, you literally came as we finished the war. The bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. Okay, that was a little shorter than I thought it was gonna be. You got it. Speak of the devil, Baron Mad Dog Smedson rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks, says Lady Patrician Shub. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. Perhaps you're ill. Or old. It was one of my common folk. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Have the so-called witch tested, send scholars to the Marshall's found explanation, have the curse met. Actually. Oh. I don't even actually need this one. Well, this was the one I voted for. So much stability. Feels bad. Feels good, man. I'm so stable. I've never been this stable before in my life, which means that the lower authority is gonna take a bit for Reds. Yeah. My military ain't doing so hot, unfortunately. Which is feels bad, man. Oh, this game is hard for Nia, but it's okay because I'm more in it to watch how I lose as opposed to trying to win actively, admittedly. Have the accursed Mad Dogsman sent to the coast to relax. Aye, that would be wonderful. A change of pace, some fresh air. Perfect. Marvelous. Be sure to bring plenty of coin. The trip is a resounding success, with Mad Dogsman and his entourage praising Shub's hospitality. The coast soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. Let's go. Oh, geez. Oh, frick. Oh, gosh. I had a baby. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council as holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... Council Hall is filled with nervous silence. What did I do last time? Son or heir? Son or daughter? Gonna be a come from behind from the Greens? When she dies. We can raise all trade except for our own, apparently. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your Serene Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter, says Lady Patricia Innocent Ayano. What is her name? Nia 2. Most excellent, Your Esteemed Highness. I'm sure little Nia 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. A new baby? A new baby or a mercantile complaint? I don't like babies. All hail Princess Sora. Always a pleasure, Your Serene Highness, says Lord Patrician Tendies. Some fine news for my citizens in the coast. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. Welcome back. Nia's lineage is literally clowns. How dare you, Nub. Queen will send her blessings. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Yeah, 10 people go with me. Nia 2 election boogaloo. I think Sora's such a cute name. I'd name my kid that. Except I'm a little afraid I'd be called a nerd because of it. It sounds nice in Spanish too. Sora. And it works for, well, I think they would think it's feminine in Spanish. Oh, excellent. My humblest thanks, Your August Majesty. The common folk will appreciate your generosity. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your Serene Highness? Why would you do that? That poor child! As long as the baby's not ugly. One of our dogs is Kyrie. Oh, that's fucking adorable. I shall assess the baby's appearance and act accordingly. First kid Sora, second kid Donald, third kid Goof. Oh my god. That's too much. True to his word, Lord Patrician Tendies lets you know that the baby is perfectly adorable and therefore suitable for the name of Nia. A child of the coast named for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? You can only hope you're around to see it. I wonder if that's like a legacy thing. Like if I actually live and do like another thing. If they would win or not. Your Majesty, the richest merchants in the coast have bribed the patricians to give them an exclusive charter. They now control all trade of glassware and jewelry. Coast's most valuable goods. It's a monopoly, Your Majesty. They're scamming the public by fixing prices, pushing smaller traders like myself out of business. Something must be done. I did not think we would make it out this war. True, I thought I was gonna die, but Gerbil came in like, hey! Hey! No! And I lived. Monopoly? Just sounds like good business. Demand the treasury get a taste of the bribes. And declare the exclusive charter null and void. Okay, if I veto this one, then they're gonna pick this one. Let's do that one. And I died again. It's Lost Trouble 3. Ah, you did. You did. Oh, man. Poor Gerbil. He didn't do nothing. Gerbil just gerbling. Oh my god, I'm going through these water bottles like... Well, like water, yeah, because I'm drinking a lot of water, which is good. Hydrate or dihydrate, friends. You order soldiers to break up the monopoly, accompanied by an even more fearsome threat. Lawyers. Hello, Red King. The charter is declared illegitimate. Many patricians lose their investments. Smaller traders in the coast flourish once again, and prices return to a sensible level. The common folk rejoice. Damn, son. Alright. Have at you with your auction. This would only make it... This would only make it the only second count win, if they get to. Make sure to get electrolytes as well. Yeah, I need to start doing that soon. Just... Yeah, I've never had my authority or stability this high before. Not the lawyers! The only one I don't really understand is A. Why would you want to raise your faith? What would that do? Fun 6. Oh, Debbie. So happy to see SR Big Beggy here. I am actually honored. Claim that. It's a cathedral, and it raises your faith by 1. My authority. Alright. Your ambition, escape the experiment, and the monster slayer. Oh, so someone actually went to do it. Alright, let me see. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's army is mediocre at best, your majesty. You won't be doing any conquering anytime soon. I won the war! Doesn't that count for something? Unbelievable. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, nobles wouldn't dare move against you. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by peasants, nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any queen who recovers it will rule over the Golden Age. Stability and trade. Stability and farming. Faith and trade. My trade's not that good for that. The religious overestimate how scary they are? Yeah, I guess so. Stability and trade. I mean, if I want to win right now, I think I could just do stability and trade because I think that's how I won before. Or was it farming? It might have been farming. I don't remember now. It was farming? Okay. Trade's not that good with 2 9s. I think it was farming. Let's try this one. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards, but this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. Of course, it can't be open rebellion against the nobles. Yeah, I know that. Red's about to rebel, though. Oh, let's see. Escape the experiment and monster slayer. Let's see this one. Hey, good looking. How you doing? A monster slayer named Vogan asked permission to appear before the council. The bounty on the monster in the east has been collected. He steps forward, a gaunt figure in a hooded cloak. With a sneer, he tosses something at your feet, a blood-soaked head tumbling across your nice clean floor. Okay. You're Marinia, no flirt. You're a monster, my liege. That's no monster. That's Count Karadka. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't read. Karadka's head. Murder! Murder! What? Count Karadka was the monster who has been terrorizing the east these last few months. Last week I hunted the beast down, found it feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. The damn creature lopped away before I could kill it, so I followed at a distance. The beast made its way back to a grand keep. Before my very eyes, I witnessed this bloodthirsty beast transform back into Count Karadka. Oh no! What happened? Corsican, thanks so much for the follow and welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Do you know what manner of creature this was? It was some kind of skin shedder, no doubt. A nightmare beast that lived within Count Karadka's skin and came out at night. Hello! King Kenji, thanks so much for the raid. I hope oh my god, my computer. I hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome, welcome. My name is Nia. We are playing King of the Castle. I'm not winning. I think. I don't know. I can't tell. Yoi Bungjaggy, Casual Hoy, and Alex the Kind of Just. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, my laptop is it's having a moment. It's alright. It's good. It's good. It's alright. Is anyone winning right now? We're kind of at a like standstill, sort of. It's anybody's game at this point. They had no memory of their crimes, I'm sure, but the only cure was the axe. Monster or not, your grace, Count Karadkov was a noble. We can't stand for a noble to be slain by some common-blooded mercenary. Arrest this man! Just finished a game myself that I sent you my nobles to help you with the kingdom. I appreciate that, Kaji. Thank you so very much. Well, Karadkov came in, joined the game, and immediately died. Oh god. Do I just kill everybody new? Because it's starting to feel that way. Alright, order your honor guard to arrest Vogan and give Vogan his bounty and send him on his way. Let the monster slayer go, but pay him nothing. I mean, we paid him to do his job, so I'm just saying. Have a good night, Kaji. Take care. I'm just saying. We said we were gonna do it. Logan strides from a castle hall, whistling and dragging behind him a sack of clinking gold. What kind of message does this send? That you can kill a count and the council will pay you for it? Outrageous. Yeah, that's the point. We said there was a problem. You came to me and said there's a problem. I said here's a solution. Someone comes and does the solution, then that's not really my fault. Just saying. Have a good one, Marley. Rest easy. Take care. Right, Kane, please. Knife away. Knife away. Apparently, something has escaped from the cellars of Count Korsikan's castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Hello, your majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village cemetery. I recognized my Aunt Edna's earlobes. That is such a specific thing to recognize, I feel. No cure for being a count. I guess. Well, did it hurt anybody? No. It just seemed confused. Kept asking for its father. This creature is my life's work, your highness, says Count Korsikan. And my son! His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. Aunt Edna had earlobes similar to Skype's and... What? Oh, I'm one of the original 4 kids. I don't know, Larai, how it works. I don't know. I feel like it's RNG, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation, I can't read, must be burned. It is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Okay. Hey, wasn't this Sandwich, are you there? Wasn't this Donuts quest a long time ago? What did we do? I think we burned both him and the monster. I have 100% stability. This one, guys. Guys, this one. This one. Hey, speaking of the devil, how you doing, Don? I was literally just talking about how I burnt you and your son alive. Okay. I will bribe everybody to vote with me. It's 100% stability. Literally, nothing can go wrong. Which is amazing, because it won't blow up in my face. I've never had 100% before. That's funny. Why did it hold back that message from Feisty June? Bribes? Yeah. Is bribes a bad word? I'll allow it. I don't know. I didn't know bribes is something bad. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sandwich. I'm just trying to think. That's like that one. That's like someone else that got blocked for saying like howdy or something. It was something weird. No, your grace. The boy's not ready for freedom. This will end disaster, says Count Korsikan. The council would free this unholy monstrosity? and allow its twisted creator to go unpunished? What kind of message does it send? You're all mad. You'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Luckily, the High Inquisitor's prophecy proves nonsense. The so-called abomination turns out to be a gentle fellow with a green thumb and a fondness for puppies. Soon enough, he's won over the villagers, who allow their children to go on piggyback rides with him. He spends most of his time in the fields, growing flowers and vegetables for the community. Corsican couldn't be more proud. Hey, look, you're farm- Oh no, it's not farming, you need to trade up. So not Rob, then? That's like getting a 10-minute timeout from Rob's Discord for saying Batman. What? Is that true, Tandy? What's wrong with Batman? I love Batman. I'm Batman. I wish I was Batman. I need to lower your divine. No, I can't give taxes. I cannot get that. Zunterx, thanks so much for the follow and welcome. Have a great one. The message is we kill counselors and allow monsters to live in the end. It turns out counselors with their own monsters falling. Oh, I see. The barons are rich, but I can't really cruel tax them because then they're gonna be in 5. Actually, I can cruel tax. I can cruel tax them because my stability and authority are super high. Yeah. Yes. Ambition, spy network, an invitation, and swan. I want to know what this is. Hello, Alex, the kind of just. How are you? I kind of want to see what this is. You're enjoying a quiet game of croquet with Roland when Count Alex the kind of just marches across your lawn, arm in a sling. Dracoff's bones! Look at what your foul beasts have done to me! My what? My? Yes, your highness, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. By the blood of the dead, Count Alex the kind of just spit it out. What's happened to you? I was having a lovely stroll in my new deer park when I was ambushed by the feathery white spawn of the 7th god himself. Broke my arm with one blow from its wing. What the hell? As queen, you own every swan in the kingdom. Listen, if it was a goose, I'd believe. Well, actually, aren't swans like in the same family or something? Why are the counts such clowns? I don't know. They're right. I don't know. Actually, I have heard that swans are pretty mean. So what did you do to him, Alex? What did you do to that poor swan? Technically, you do own all the swans in the kingdom, your majesty. That's been a law for at least 100 years. But I'm not sure this means you're responsible for the actions of said swans. Of course it does, you buffoon. Cash heals all... No, we are not doing that. No, we are not doing that. Execute the swan! That's so mean! That's so mean. We're not doing that. You guys are gonna bankrupt me. Nah. That is so mean. Why would you execute the swan? No, don't kill it! No! It didn't do anything. It's just a baby. No! They're gonna kill it! Ah! Swans are geese, but prettier and with a lower defiance. What do you mean the consequences of my actions? That's I'm just saying. Oh. I think B and C also had trade, Larai. Execute the offending swan. The hanging of a swan is a dismal affair, especially because the first set of gallows are too short. At least Count Alex the kind of just seems happy. News of the execution quickly spreads. For some reason, the common folk find it hysterically funny. They start to mock you as the swan killer, even though none of this was your idea. On the bright side, the East is doing a fine trade in swan-related memorabilia. That was funny. I'd laugh too, honestly. This is a thing, by the way. In the UK, swans are protected animals by the crown. It's illegal to harm them. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Irony that even in death, your cousin continues to screw you over. Menagerie was his. Oh, you're right. Man, my cousin is like... Oh, he's dead and he's still haunting me from beyond the grave. Unbelievable. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. Oh, why didn't I know about this chamber? Don't worry about it. The palace is riddled with secret passages and hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you. Soon our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles on your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and the colorful costume of a troubadour. With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we will have a spy network, the likes of which the world has never seen. Excuse me. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Tavolin look like rank amateurs. Can they give us a song? A few notes are plucked on the lute. The assembled spies launch into a ballad. It's actually not bad. Your toe is tapping. If you think this is good, you should see them throw a knife. Can cut a rope at 30 yards. They'll learn to fear me. Indeed, Your Majesty. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between two fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent it to Lord Patrician Paisijun's villa, disguised as a troubadour, with a fiddle at the ready. But why are they in the field? Figure of speech, Your Majesty. Now, let's open this up. Wait to hear the success of your fledgling spy. The spy master studies the scroll for a moment, then sighs and holds it over a candle flame. It vanishes in a puff of cinders. 70% and I failed. Ayy. Remember that thing I told you guys about yesterday where my RNG is like really, really bad? Yeah. She was turned away at the gates. There's no money for entertainers at the moment and little reason to celebrate with song and dance. I suspect it's the same story all over the kingdom. We'll try again in a few months. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's stability and trade as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. Alright. Without a word, Count Zunter hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with a white wax in the shape of a skull. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Sigil, due to take place on an autumn night late next year. What is this? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Are you gonna kill me or something? I don't... Did we do this event? I don't remember this. Nia remains on Brent. Yeah. Okay. I will see you at the next vigil, Your Majesty. We have? Yeah, my memory is really bad. Ooh. Cause I'm a blue and double. Too much crime? What do you mean too much crime? Your Majesty, the courts are overloaded. They simply can't fit any more prisoners into their prison cells. Hold up, prisoner lottery released the win. That's... I don't like any of these. Send all the prisoners to the counts. Gamba, 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 gamba. Oh, fuck it. That's my vote. Cook the prison. Feisty, no. I didn't think the counts were Australian. What do you mean? They're in the East. Oh, send the prisoners to the... How come that's not an option, though? I think that'd be funnier. Just send all the prisoners to the East. Alright. The release has announced a widespread celebration. Authority is oppressive. Wait, what? What? Why did my stuff go down? Hello? I was tricked. Many are skeptical about how safe it is to let convicted bandits and brigands roam the land. But the story of the Queen's mercy spreads far and wide, with it royal popularity rises. But my stability and my authority both went... Okay. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna assume this is the printing press, so we got that one again. Let's do this one first. We have clowns, not criminals. The right, please. A blood-red comet was spotted in the night sky over the coast, Your Serene Highness. Says Noble Patrician Big Daddy. attendees. You gotta screenshot this and send it to Rob. At least he's hot. You know what? I'm gonna send a quick little screenshot. For Oh, the citizens are claiming it's a terrible omen. The common folk are on the verge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Let's see. Well, you deliver... This is where I start losing now. You deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the coast that the comet isn't a good or a bad thing, just a thing. Probably the ninth god riding a chariot or whatever. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. Your reassurances only panic them further. For a few weeks, the coast is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wander the land foretelling doom. I can't believe my bad RNGs was going to make me lose the game. Unbelievable. Yeah, Shub, you're not even trying. What I don't understand is the other option was like, hey, your stability's going to go up. And then it brought it down and it lowered my authority. Like, hello? Your August Majesty, a blacksmith in the coast has come up with some sort of printing contraption, says Noble Butchers in an explosive conflict. Instead of relying on the painstaking effort of scribes, it produces 100 copies of text an hour. Ugh, books. How boring. By the ninth, your esteemed highness. Don't you see the potential? This could prove a most profitable investment. Don't you see how dangerous this is, says Baron Wyvernwake. Books should stay in churches and universities, or else commoners will start getting ideas. Let's see. Allow printing presses to be used by masses. Only the church may use printing presses. Only university may use printing presses. Forbid the use of printing presses altogether. I can't have both of them go down. Oh, the aristocracy. Yeah, they'll start getting ideas like, do we actually need a monarchy? Yeah, I can't afford to lose authority and stability, so I'm gonna make you guys fight over which one goes. That's a 40% faith roll. That, this is backfiring on me again. You guys are really mean to me. Okay. I can't even close my eyes. I have to, because I'm the only one seeing this. I gotta read it. It will be my pleasure to take stewardship of this radical new invention. Over the next few months, the church pumps out thousands of new copies of the Ninth God's holy book. Soon, every commoner owns one, even those that can't read. The church also prints out countless pamphlets supporting your reign, proclaiming you as the divinely ordained and rightful ruler! Woo! Cool. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see if round 2. My authority is so much lower though. 90%. Okay. Listen, RNGesus. I know in the past you've made me fail a 99% roll, but please don't clown on me like this. Please don't clown on me like this. They're gonna clip it. And they're not gonna let me forget this for at least 3 weeks. Please. Mercy. Mercy, RNGesus. Mercy. Okay. The Spy Master, yeah, studies the scroll for a moment, and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame, and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed into Baron Janus Morswin's court with open arms and is already flattering him with fawning songs. Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your nobles' courts. Now we must hope they can maintain their cover. Hell yeah! A few more weeks pass. You wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day, your spy master appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Good news, your majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your noble's darkest secrets. Did you know Baron Janus Morriswin has an irrational fear of... an irrational fear of women? You do not... Oh, we even have a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generically attractive bards. The blackmail writes itself. This has gone better than I expected. You do enjoy the services of an excellent spy master. But we can't get complacent. We must see if our other spies are equally successful. Over the next few weeks, your spies send back more and more positive reports. Soon you've established a spy network throughout the entire kingdom. It's with a sense of smugness that you call your next council session. As the nobles file in, you realize you know all their secrets, their weaknesses, everything. Listen, your esteemed highness, I was thinking that taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them? Says noble patrician Sparky. Ah, no. I must have misheard you. I just called a vote. Let's go. Chop chop. Noble patrician, can you come up here for a moment? I need a word in private. Noble patrician Sparky walks up to your throne, their face quizzical. Your spy master leans over and whispers something in their ear, and they look. I fucked it. I can't read. They look horrified. By the ninth. How did you know that? Only my mother knows about that. Sit down, noble patrician. If the queen doesn't want to vote today, there will be no vote. Noble patrician Sparky returns to their seat, trembling like a leaf. Why'd it have to be Sparky, though? Sparky's such a sweetheart to me. I show up and Nia wins with the spy master. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah. This is an outrage. The vote must go ahead, says Baron Jens Morswin. Hey, care for some lemonade? They found his jar collection. No. Leave it alone. I'll do whatever you say. About time. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else. Your husband meets you back at your chambers, your heir Nia too in his arms. How exquisite! You really showed them who's queen! We should start teaching little Nia too how to follow my footsteps. Good idea. After this, I get the feeling she'll be wearing a crown one day. That night, you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you first sat on the throne. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention, offhandedly, that you know what they did last winter. Or that you know where they sleep at night. Victory! No, you're right, Manric. You're right. Not even the swans are safe. Hello, Kyofu. How are you? Delayed arrival from Kaji stream? No problema? No problema. All that remained of the patrician's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. The Baron's revolutionary plans for the new model army were quietly shelved but not forgotten. Those blueprints will surely come useful someday. The attempt to woo Pestia to the Eastern Curse cause was doomed to failure. The wizard retreated once more from politics, but not before afflicting Count Drathion with explosive emerald. Damn! Poor Drathion! Queen Nia ruled from the shadows, getting her way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Queen Nia died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Damn, I only lived for 15 more years? Gee. Well, I mean, I guess they died pretty early back in the day. Queen Nia the Peaceable. Let's go. The wealthiest noble was Pat. The poorest noble was poor Drathion. Oh, man. Not too bad, not too bad. Quote-unquote peaceable. Bye! That was good. That was good. They spelled it wrong. It's peaceable. What? What do you mean? Shall we continue the game or shall we do a new dynasty, my friends? Have a good night, Shiva. Take care. Continue? I'll get a piece of your able. I want to see if that baby Nia is a legacy. Yeah, she would be. I usually like to do a new one based on people coming in, but you know what? I'm gonna use a bathroom real quick. I will do a quick poll. I can't believe we never saw the plant people thing again. Yeah, I'm using the poll. I just put up a poll now. This streamer new to King of the Castle or no? No. I've been playing it I haven't played it in like a month because I'm bad and I feel bad. How many times did Gerbil die? Gerbil died twice. Gerbil literally joined in chat, said hello, and immediately died. Not even 60 seconds. Poor Gerbil was just... Next game we can switch. Well, with a new game, you guys can switch stuff. I think if we continue, it'll stay the same, Pop. Just so you know. When you continue, you stay in the same group with the same stats and stuff. But with a new game, you can try to do your new stuff. We continue. Yeah. No crying, Jack. No crying. I wish there were more KOTC streamers. It's really good. I had that happen before, but right where I joined a get murked. Aw, attendees, please. Yeah, I usually play. I used to play it at least once every other week. I was really consistent with it, but then I started playing Final Fantasy 16, and that kind of took like all my time. It went, hello, how are stabbed in the back by an assassin? I mean, if you have stuff to do, Jathion, you should go do it, honey. Don't ever feel bad. I loved it so much, Ime. It made me incredibly sad, and I am in deep, deep, deep denial over the ending, but it was great. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I will leave. I will put the music on when I come back. I'll see what you guys pick, then we'll keep going. I'll put the music on for you guys. And then Lost 2 died killing Ashmenians and defending the queen like 3 days. Yeah, it was not even like 3 days later, honestly. Anyway, I will be right back. I'll leave the music on for you guys. Yep, feel free to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Oh, I did. What was the result of the poll? Continue? You sure? Okay. People want to continue, we can continue. Okie dokie. Alright. Exclamation point join. If you own the game, well... Unfortunately, you can't really pick if we're just going back to the other one. Oh, it's so cute. I like the crown. I feel like this one doesn't look even close to me and Monarch's kid, though. It may, well, it depends on what you were last game. Oh, you weren't in last game. Interesting. Hello, Romantic Sauce. So there's no code. You just do exclamation point join with your pronoun, and if you own the game, you can pick what team you go. Oh, attendees. Nonchalant insult blue. Yeah, I'll do one more game before I call it. Yes, he did, Savage. Does the banner mean you own the game? Yes. I'll be playing a Starfield if it would finish downloading. Yeah. We're pretty even numbers, which is actually good. Okay. Alrighty. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your mother, but now it's your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes, then? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright. Go for it. All of us purple boys on the game. Yeah, I did notice. I think there's only one. I think it was, there's just Tyr. That's okay, Tyr. You see, by having nothing, you're more special than they are. Yeah, good looking dude too, Tyr. Let's go. Let's look at my stability and stuff, how it was before. Does that reset? No, that... Okay, so that resets. My treasury's the same, though, and I don't like that, because that means if you guys force me to spend money, it's gonna be a very quick game. It is decided. The queen will be thrown in the river. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up from the bank soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Check news later. You got a sandwich. Alright, let's introduce yourself to the council. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty, says Count Tyr. I was dismayed to hear of your mother's passing. A pleasure, Your Esteemed Highness, says Lady Patrician Shub. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Hail and well met, Your Majesty, says Baroness Lost Jobel. Jobel the Third! Well, under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom to shape, huh? And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your mother fought so hard for? Alright, let's see. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a peacekeeper. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to you to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Nia can't read. If we're not at Gerbil 5 by the end, I'll be big sad. Oh my god. Nia, your mother fought hard to get Gerbil's grandparent and parent killed. Yeah, I'm trying to be the opposite. I'm trying to be peaceful. nice and peaceful and happy, and hopefully nobody will kill me. Nerva of the... Why did it have to be... Why did it have to be Big Beggy, bro? Oh my god. Nerva of the Big Beggy family, sinister coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Nia II. Something must be done. Before I continue, what do you think about bringing back banned word for this game you know with so much read? That's actually not a bad idea, Banner. I will definitely have that for next time. Big Beggy being a money-pinching patrician is just... Can I just say, though, how is your claim better than mine if I'm literally the kid of the previous monarch? Alright, Green Boys, vote for how you want to do this. Excuse me, Beggy. Remember, only the Green Boys can vote. And yeah, you can't lose against Big Beggy family now. You can literally just throw Valor at them and they'll crumble. Because the previous monarch was illegitimate too, obviously. See, here it says raise own trade, but for us it said raise trade. Ah. The patricians plan to privatize its entire damn kingdom. First, they must build up the industry. To advance their scheme, the patricians must raise their trade to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Interesting. Romantic Salsa, thank you for the follow, and I greatly appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Jacob of the Pep bloodline, legendary marcher prodigy, stands before blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never! I can't read, so give me a moment to compose myself. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Man, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? I'm literally in the middle of a session. I'm in the middle of a session, VTuber Plus, please. I don't understand why it just randomly logs me out. My question, why does it keep doing that literally in the middle of the stream? It's one thing if it's at the very beginning. Because that's how it connects to Twitch chat, Sandwich. It just randomly disconnects too. Anyway, onwards. And the queen has been abducted into the apiary. Ow. Can't be like that, Jathian. Alright, go ahead, Red Boys. Only the Red Boys vote. I will put on the noble list. I should have done that before. I apologize. Thank you, Shub. The barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Lorelei of the Drathion dynasty, charismatic Eastern orator, leans delicately upon a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Nia II wears the crown. Go ahead. You need to have a propaganda at this kingdom. Excuse me. Murder the sequel. Attendees, please. Oh no, not hiccups, please. Anything but hiccups. Ah! No. Alright. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I hate having the hiccups. Okay, we're good. Ah, no. Oh. Okay. Oh my god, come on. Okay. The Count's plan to make a bargain with the wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the Queen was considered a threat to their autonomy. To advance their scheme, the Counts must raise authority to the five or more agencies. Why? I hate having the hiccups. Questionable claimant. Ambitious vassal. Ambitious vassal. Y'all are bitches? Okay. I don't like any of these. What up? Greens. I don't see what the call for apprentices. A risky wager. Have an open water bottle and wait. Once you hiccup, chug the water as fast as you can. Don't stop till you drink all the water. Welcome back, Larai. Okay. Okay. God, I wish I was drunk. Dang it!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
One evening, you're sitting up in bed reading some paperwork when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, as bold as brass. Hello, your mage. Glad I finally found you. This bloody place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Guards! Guards! But your palace watch are nowhere to be seen, despite you yelling yourself hoarse. Listen, I've got a bloody great idea for you. What if we tied a bunch of birds to a net? What? What do you mean tying a bunch of birds to a net? I reckon you can field some aerial troops until dominate the battle. I can't. Before the peasant can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the palace watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? I want to hold a vote on this proposal. Whatever you say, Your Majesty. She goes and gathers up your council. They trickle into the hall in their pajamas, rubbing sleep from their eyes. They don't look particularly pleased to be woken up. I didn't think it was gonna actually do it! I didn't think it was gonna actually do it! Hi, anybody want coffee? How you doing? Oh, man. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna actually do a vote. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm trying, Dracus. I'm trying to drink water. It's not helping. I got hiccups. Nice. Well, I'll just let everybody be mad at me. The nobles shuffled back out of the council hall, rolling their eyes and stifling yawns. Your Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think what could have happened. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe. Not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire 4 mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. I have a feeling your husband was not the sire of your heir. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, I don't look anything like my parents. I I mean, I went with the Eastern Knights before. Silas, how you been? How goes? My marshal was the sire? Hell yeah. Wait. Oh, dear. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in a perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Oh, sorry, Pop. I'm sorry. I went with the Eastern Knights before and they died. Yeah, actually, Corsican has a good point. Why isn't it still the march from before? That protecting from dumb choices in life like heroes. Hold on to your masks, hats, and other accessories, everyone. Baron Pep is about to lose a huge amount of money, says Lord Patricia Nihilum. We've bet our life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. What makes you so sure exactly? Depths below, your August Majesty. I'm a patrician. We practically learn how to sail before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, my liege. I can't read. Loki! Thank you so much for the resub. How are you? How goes?
Oh no, cheesecake!
Why was that so delayed? Why was that so delayed? I forgot to link my account in-game. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. At least you know now romantic salsa. And this won't be the last time I'm playing this game, so no need to worry. Yeah, but it was like a little bit delayed. That one was like super delayed. My nice little cog will easily outstrip Nihilum's old boat. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. I feel like we shouldn't be involved. No. Oh. No. Can't. I don't want to lose to the treasury again. No, no, Donut, I vetoed it. No. 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 No, go deep. Unbelievable. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Dennis Burns, thanks so much for the follow and welcome. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Bruh. I hate you guys. Alright. Heads, Nihilum. Tails, Pep. Heads. Unbelievable. Yes, I did forget what day it was again, Manric. You don't gotta call me out like this. Best of 3? Okay, that's fair. Alright, so we got one for Nihilum. Okay, Nihilum again. You lost anyway. Best of 5? What do you mean? My humblest thanks, one and all. I'm honored to sail with the crown behind me. My money. Sure enough, a new figurehead is added to Nihilum's little boat's prow that looks something like you. It has a crown anyway. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your Serene Highness, I understand you would like to sponsor my fellow patrician for the race, says Tendies. Would you fancy a small wager? Since everyone says you're sure he'll win. A mere trifle for you, I'm sure, Your August Majesty. Your wisdom is known by all, so naturally you'd have a great fortune. Sure. Then where shall you place your bet? Sure. Marvelous. Obviously, I'm entirely impartial, but if I was a gambler, I'd bet on a fellow patrician. How much would you like to bet, Your Serene Highness? 5,000 gold. 100 gold. 100 gold it is. Excellent. You won't regret this. I'm gonna regret this. I shouldn't have bet. What am I doing? What am I doing? You return to the capital to wait news of the race. I am literally speedrunning my downfall. Unfortunate tidings, Your Serene Highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Zirconos, says Patrician Tendies. I believe it is Gordius, the Stone Talker. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. This sounds like it could cost money. I know. This feels bad. Tendies, you're killing me. No speedrunning would be picking 1,000 and losing next season. Yeah. Gordius has dominion over rock and metal and stone and the deep places of Celeste Ath. He's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking laborers from all over the coast are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants, I, Corsicant, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those peasants are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You? You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. How? Wizards only answer to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such that the entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Courtesan could use magic to interfere with votes. Or you, for that matter. Heresy! My humblest thanks, Your Esteemed Highness. Alright, allow Count Corsicant to become Gordius' apprentice. Require he forfeits his title in order to become an apprentice. I could use that money. I could really use that money. I could really use that money. I could really use that money. I can't veto anything. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. No, not C. You guys are killing me. Man, I wish I had more than one veto sometimes. Oh, this game is so rough. There's some games where like I immediately know I'm gonna be okay before I get sinking like bad, but then there's some games I feel like I just go straight into like no bueno land. Welcome back, Ruvik. I think you need to rejoin, my darling. Let me double check. Oh, no, you're here. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm dumb and stinky and smelly. My humblest thanks, Your August Majesty, for not bowing to this power-hungry fool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must deal with this troublesome wizard. So Noble can't even enter into a years-long blood pact to become an all-powerful demigod without council approval? Whatever happened to so-called freedom? I am blind, Ruvik. I'm sorry. You know I love you. Well. Or is it stability that it goes against with the rebellion? Gordius' presence in Zirconos attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of his latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. Oh dear. Alright, so my friends, nobles, it is time for the nobles to use their personal wealth to bid on buildings. Only the 2 highest funded will be built. You use the command !fund XY, all spaces, where the X is the character code and Y is the amount you are pledging. I will go ahead and start that. Remember your goals when doing this. I have no wealth since we continued. Yeah, unfortunately, that's another reason I kind of like to start fresh, but it's alright. Next time for sure, next week we play this and it'll be fresh. For my university education? God, if only. Fun mine too. Also, as Dona says, you can vote for a nation to mess with them or to further your own goal. You are not limited to only voting for the ones in your color. That's just the first one, Shub. You have 3 you gotta do before you win. I'm unbelievably sleepy out of nowhere, and I don't like that. Hold on, I got a text message from my dad. I'm gonna respond to that while you guys do what you gotta do. I did that already. I will let him know to look in his email. Got that accomplished, Papa. Pause. Let's look in your email. And I did that already. And I love you. And have a good one. Counts have their accomplished. If you see like a check mark, that means you're good. It's when it's like this. Either the stat needs to go down or up. Bankruptcy looms. Lord have mercy. The treasury's almost empty, Your Highness. Yeah. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with pots of gold, or so I've heard. Make more coin! No, that never works out. Well, make more coins is always funny though. Yeah, but like, isn't that bait? That's like, because the last time I did this, the last time I did that one, it like automatically like, it was like an auto loss because I went like a season or two. And it's like, yeah, you kind of inflated the economy. Yeah, what Romantic said. What Romantic also said. You failed a few rolls and inflation killed you, yeah. But just imagine not failing the rolls. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. This is gonna only go poorly. This can only go poorly. This is gonna be terrible. Absolutely. I'm not even gonna make it to the wedding. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner than later. We married a man last time, so this time we'll marry a woman. Oh, it's him and not my mother. Interesting. Well, my mother's dead actually, so I shouldn't be surprised. I didn't think about that. Word from the boat race, Your Serene Highness. Lord Patricia Niholm has sent a letter by Seagull. The race continues apace. We're far ahead of that scurvy dog, Baron Pep. Bad news is, although we brought lots of preserved fish with us, weevils have gotten into the barrels. If we're not careful, I'll starve. My sailors will be hungry too. The good news is we found this unfamiliar kelp that could be the answer to our prayers, but we don't know if it's poisonous. He asked for guidance on whether to use the seaweed for food. What do you say, Your August Majesty? What is this plot line? What is this plot line? It's a 50-50. Oh my god, everybody's just immediately jumping on A. If Nihilim dies from this one's not my fault. I'm just saying. This one's not my fault. What do you mean? I think it's funny. That's not my fault. Soon from Nihilim once more. I fear tragedy struck our crew. The seaweed tastes oddly like meat, so of course we enjoyed it a great deal. Then one of the sailors had a little episode. Frothing at the mouth, attacking his fellow crew. I fainted clean away, but while I was out, there was a terrible fight. We had to throw the afflicted man overboard. When I awoke, our numbers were depleted. Still, we will continue onwards. The competitors are equal in the race. Don't worry, Your Seam Highness, there's still plenty of time to go. That's not my fault. Everybody else voted for that. Ooh. In the east, Countess Sunrise Land stands on the ramparts of her castle, watching a flock of bats pass before the moon. Suddenly, the bats swirl down and begin to merge, coalescing into a black-clad figure. Suitably dramatic, I trust. Now, why did you want to meet me? If this isn't good, I'll give you a case of boils so hideous it'll make your own mother disown you. I thought we might have a common goal. The Queen has been overstepping her bounds recently, hasn't she? Well, the Queen's Watch did order a quarantine recently. Killed off a highly unique strain that I would have enjoyed watching sweep the populace. Fine, I'll help. If you take care of the bees for me. Did you say bees? Yes. On this plane, they're simple insects, but in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent. Call themselves the dreams of being. They have an innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting. So you can deal with— Oh my god, I just realized, is that a Jupiter? Oh my god, what was the name of that movie with Mila Kunis and her name was Jupiter? Chat, what was the name of that movie? I think that's a reference to that movie. Wasn't it something weird that they only knew that Mila Kunis was the queen because, like, the bees liked her or something? Anyway, yes, that one, Jupiter Rising. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, is that a Jupiter Rising reference? Aw, oh, this game is great, guys. It's so good. Jupiter, I don't know. It's either Rising or it's one of those. That sounds right. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower all regions' combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Whoa. Why you bonk me? What I do? Well, this is difficult. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta— Oh, Reds have a lot of money. They can be mad at me. Clary! Yeah, you can join. You just exclamation point join. If you own the game, you can pick where you go. If not, you just do exclamation point join and whatever pronoun you want to do. Mutiny! Wizard troubles. Alright, well, let me go piss off some people first. Yes, yes, I know. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to a great hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Desdemona. Desdemona, yeah, that sounds right. The eldest daughter of the Eastern Cardcaw dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression, I'm sure that's caused by an errant brushstroke. She had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there, conducting bizarre experiments. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. From the coast, we have Petronella, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Perpe's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue, too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. There was also a scandal recently where she was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. And finally, we have the Marcher's offering. Yvette, scion of the prestigious Lamashto bloodline. A timid woman. Not the kind that does well in the march, bless her. Perhaps the palace will suit her better. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Also got into a fight with her local bishop a couple years back, gave him a bloody nose. Alright. This is a rough choice. Clary, please. Alright, chat, make your case. See, I have to consider the Eastern because they're at 6. So if they, I think, what is it? They match my stability? Goth GF. Those counts gave you a great husband last time. Yeah, Donut, that's the problem. They're very close to rebelling. Don't marry for love, marry for profit. What happened, Manric? Counterpoint their military is for. True. Join Big Beggy's family. He's not one of the options, Tendies. Of course you can. You already made fake coins go full greed. Clary, no! What is a 4 versing a 6 and a 2 run by Bad Luck Mia? Eh, fuck it. She treats the presents nicely. That's pretty good. I almost clicked on the wrong one. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Alright, mutiny and wizard troubles. Oh god, Green Boys, what the fuck are you up to over there? Mutiny. Dramatic news from the boat race, Your August Majesty. Baron Pap sent a letter telling me everything. We beg for aid. My crew has turned against me. They're saying I'm working them too hard and there's no hope of winning anyway. Now they demand higher pay. They're threatening to throw me overboard. I beg for help. Every minute we argue, we lose time against Nihilum. Hells bells! We must step in, says Baron News. These sailors can't be allowed to disrupt the race like this. Really? Surely if Pap can't lead his own crew, that's on him. Why should he get special treatment? I do win if he isn't helped. This has already hurt his chances of winning the bet. Why should he be punished further? Send marcher troops to make them fall in line. The barons can send funds to pay off the mutineers. Let the mutiny resolve itself. I'm gonna watch for this one. I'm very curious to see what you guys end up picking. Let them perish, you win money if they die. I mean, technically, yeah, but at the same time, I want to see what happens. Very curious. Very curious. Very curious. Let the mutiny resolve itself. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. The barons are disgusted with the queen's decision. But in the end, Pap bullies or cajoles his crew into carrying on. He's neck and neck with Nihilum, and the race is nearly over. See? We didn't need to do anything. XCOM saved me. Haha. More troubles in Serkonos, Your August Majesty, says Tendies. Ever since that stone-twisted monster Gordius took up residence there to train his apprentices, the surrounding fields have withered. The soil is turning to stone, and a number of citizens have been struck with leprosy. Why would he do such a thing? Wizards are so powerful that they're surrounded by cursed ambient magic. If they stay in one place too long, it seeps into soil and citizen alike. And they all know this. By squatting in Zerkonos, Gordius is willingly endangering the coast. Okay, let's assemble the council, see what we're gonna do. Why are all these tendies? It's because it's his quest chain. 5% military, well that's not happening. Gift Zerkonos to Gordius permanently. This one's... It's gotta be this one, right? It's gotta be that one. I think. Hey, for the XCOM memes, he's 5% military, Pap! Pap is only 5%. Clary, no! Clary! Oh my god, it's 5% chance it's not gonna work. The military, the green voice is way too low. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are bad. I can't believe so many of you voted for A. You guys are messed up. Why did a green boy vote for A? Your military is too. You can't be... Oh, wow, that's a big defiance. What about all the people living there? As it turns out, most of them move away. The ones that stay end up as test subjects for Gordius and his apprentices. Failed experiment becomes a leading cause of death in the area. On the other hand, Gordius is most thankful, sending gold as thanks. It doesn't take long before Tendies is singing a different tune. Well, I suppose it's only a few hundred citizens. And I hear Gordius is making remarkable progress. See, that wasn't too bad. While the queen settles into her young reign, a general has risen in the march, the indomitable Baron Jacob. You fools! You were supposed to drown the kingdom in chaos, but it's as calm as a Calabrian coven. We'll redouble our efforts, General. Barons aim to lower stability to 4 or less. But Nia's got a grip on her stability. No, please. I don't like any of these, actually. Well, if I need to put my authority up, it'll be good. The end is near. Oh, this is the baby, isn't it? Kind of want to see what this... Hold on. Your Majesty, you may recall that your predecessor, Nia, allowed a child from the coast to take her name. Nia always was sentimental. It was a rather nice gesture, I would say. In any case, we've had word from the coast that this child has reached adulthood. I hope it's good news. Young Nia has become a noted adventurer, delving into dungeons and fighting monsters. But... What? Oh, did I actually do that? No, Shub? Oh, shit. That's not what I meant. I meant to get rid of the other monarch. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? Shit. Some adventurers cause more problems than they solve. It seems Nia is of that type. Their battles have caused several major fires and farmlands across the coast. I wonder if it would be wise to step in. After all, they share a name with their predecessor. It's unfair, but people might associate the two. It could bring the whole royal line into dispute. I can't believe I got rid of my... I didn't mean to get rid... I did. I meant to get rid of this one! What have I done? Oh my god, what have I actually done? I thought I got rid... I'm so sad. Why can't I read? Well. That's my vote. Oh, I appreciate that, Dracus. I don't deserve that head pat. Oh my god, nobody's picking it. Oh shit. I thought they'd want me to like pay money so when like the mint thing happens, go in the negatives. The 3 stages of Nia during King of the Castle. Oh, the rhyme. Bankruptcy, divorce, liquor. Oh man. Oh, hey Allega, how are you? This is a game called King of the Castle where it's basically everybody gets to play it together, so to speak. I didn't notice a little Nia. Hold on, I gotta go back into it. Oh man. Yeah, we're divided into technically 4 factions. It's chatters versus me. Kind of a free-for-all. Oh, I chose poorly. After a few weeks, the ventures do indeed move on, but the patricians accuse you of being soft and grumble a great deal about the damage. That's not good. That's not good. Your wedding to this Domena is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend for a week and a day the capital's one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Desdemona at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance, and at the feast, your new wife, Desdemona, delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Desdemona, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was! A shame we couldn't follow the Eastern traditions, of course. What's a wedding without a little bloodletting? I hope you're not feeling homesick already. Of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past. Tell me something. Well, up at the altar, what did you think when you saw me? Well, of course I thought you looked radiant. Desdemona immediately changes the topic to talk about something she's more interested in. Damn. In my spare time, I tinker with some very complicated science stuff. I won't get into it though, you wouldn't understand half of it. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Desdemona droning on about herself. Okay. No promises, Maneric. The end is near. The coastal boat race is nearly out of close. I'd hoped the coast would win the day, but it appears the two boats will draw. Regrettably, things aren't going how the Queen bet. How exciting. Truly, this race is of utmost importance, says Count Clary. Shout out to Clary. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of silver that is due to intercept the races any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen? I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course, I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. Your Serene Highness, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. Have the barons pay for the ship to obstruct Nihilum's path. Have patricians pay for the ship to obstruct paths. Oh, man. Oh, I wish I could veto this so I could have people fight. Man. Why did I do that? I'm just gonna let it happen, don't it? I'm just gonna let people do it because I can't believe I got rid of my veto. Why would I do that? It's like the worst. The veto is like so good. Why would you get rid of Neil, what's wrong with you? I am once again asking for your support. Poor Pop. Alrighty. Oof. Well, great God, this undermines the very sanctity of the boat race, says Baron Ooze. Count Clary's lumbering ship makes its slow way in front of Pap's boat, blocking the way to the finish line. The silver makes its way to Tavolin ahead of schedule. Soon, nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Lord Patrician Nihilum. Excellent. No one can beat a patrician in a boat race. I could not have done it without the generous sponsorship of Queen Nia II. Yay, my authority went up. Now pay up, Pap! Damn it. I can't even stand to look at fish anymore. I don't know what happened to my sea leg. Oh, no! Oof. Attendees, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time. Woof! Nihilum rolling in that dough. No! I'm never setting foot in a boat again, you salty sea urchin. Your esteemed highness, I'm delighted to report that you bet on the correct outcome. Congratulations indeed. Back on the coast, merchants flock to investigate Nihilum's boat and use the sailing techniques to improve their own crafts. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar bets take place as far afield as Sath and Kurth. Some successful, others ending in watery death. Oh dear. I will take the Hydra, thank you. Thank you, Lega. In a dingy seaside cavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The coast's economy has never been better, says noble patrician Big Pow. Oh my god! Tendies, look at what you did! Oh my god. Look at what you did. We're making more money than I know what to do with. Money breeds money. I've made a series of investments to improve our profits even more. But what do we do with all this rest of this gold, says Lord Patrician Feisty June. Time to start buying things, of course. Land, roads, bridges. We'll buy up the whole kingdom, piece by piece. But first, the queen must be in desperate need of our gold. Oof. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Uh-oh. Wow. Hyperinflation. Oh dear. I kind of want to see this one first. Hold on. You're enjoying a peaceful breakfast when the Archbishop barges into your dining hall, waving a scrap of paper. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. This was nailed to the door of the cathedral this morning by some 2-bit priest called Smote Lemongrave. Great name. It's short for, may I be smote with the knife by the knife I ever prove unworthy. A religious family, the Lemongraves. What? Anyway, his name is not important. This is an essay decrying the church, making all sorts of fantastical accusations. Oof. What exactly are his issues? He claims that we're corrupt, just because we're selling premium tickets to a cushy afterlife at 100 gold a pop. Oh my god. And he wants the church to officially change the 4 sentences of page 118 of the holy book so that it forbids selfishness instead of elfishness. He claims it's a typo, just because elves are... What the fuck is this line? He even criticizes my hat! Says it's a bit much. How dare he? Smells like heresy to me, Your Majesty. I can have a pirate built in the city square before noon. What should be done about this troublesome priest and his criticisms of the church? Well, I lose in all of these, so... I think we should track him down and burn him at the stake, just saying. Burn him, 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 burn him. I should not be chanting this so enthusiastically. I'm literally voting to kill him. You know what? Fuck it. Burn him, 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 burn him. Peaceful ambition. No, that's the character. That's not me. That's the character. Before the end of the day, Smote Lemongrave is tied to a stake in the city square. As the flames lick at his feet, he shouts that his words will not die with him. He's right. A splinter faction of the church uses the newfangled printing press to churn out thousands of copies of the so-called Martyr's Missive. Lemongrave's criticism ring true to the peasantry, especially in light of his persecution. Maybe selfishness is bad. Maybe even worse than being an elf. Oh no. Soon there are widespread riots across the kingdom, and the church is widely scorned as venal and corrupt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear, time to deal with the consequences of my actions. As you ordered, Your Majesty, the Royal Mint has churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. My genius is also frightening. I sense a butt coming. But is also devaluing the currency across the kingdom. A loaf of bread now costs 100 times what it used to. Something must be done. If this gets worse, our currency will be worthless. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Well, the good thing is, no matter what you guys vote, I'll be okay. So. Kingdom going the way of the Romans. There's nothing wrong with this. Let it continue. I feel like there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. I'm just saying, Chad. There's a lot of stuff wrong with this. You gotta be careful, okay? Inflation is not a joke. I'm actually studying it this week for school, ironically enough. I think it is funny. I think it is funny that I'm literally, like, my homework assignment that I just did before stream was about inflation and the GDP. Okay. You stubbornly cling to your existing currency. It has your face on it. We can't throw it away. Oh my god, my stability! I don't understand this. Why would it go up but also go down? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this actually. Need to ask a dev or something. Soon, farmers are selling each turnip for a wheelbarrow full of coins. Everyone's savings have been completely wiped out. Eventually, the cost of minting the coins actually outweighs their value. The kingdom's entire economy collapses like wet bread, and people start using a barter system. We're fine. Ooh, I'm in trouble. Your esteemed highness, a number of patricians have gone missing in the east, says Lady Patrician Shub. They traveled to Count Tyr's castle to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago. The missing patricians never even made it to my lands, says Count Tyr. They most likely got lost. The east is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anybody I care about? 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 The up is for the Call of Unity law. Oh, I see, Gerbil. Okay. 3 patricians are missing. Big... No, not Big Beggy! Nihilum's missing. And Miss Saruth the boy. Where could they have gone? Just north of my estate lies the Mold Patter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland. And to the south, Ilarion's Haunt. I like to live remotely. Does wonders for the soul. I'm certain that this is some kind of ploy by Count Tyr. In a few months' time, he'll quietly offer us a ransom. Blood and stars, don't be so foolish. We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. This one sounds pretty, so I'm gonna vote for that one. No one important, Clary, no! Damn, D, just straight killing them. I'm not. Well, I don't have a veto, so I fucked up. No, not Tyr. What did Tyr do to you guys? Oh my god. Big Beggy, you're missing. You can't vote. You can't vote. You're missing right now. But I did nothing. Oh no. Off with you, kidnapper. You heard the council. The Sun Count is promptly dragged outside to have his head liberated from his shoulders. But after searching his keep, no trace of the missing nobles is found, prompting further fury from the counts. Count Tyr offered you help in finding our missing nobles, but you execute him instead, sensed Countess Larai. Now your nobles are surely dead, and Tyr died for nothing. Tyr died. Miss Saruth, the boy has died. Big Beggy, no! Damn, Nihilum won a race and then died. That's so sad. Why did Purple vote for D? I have no idea why. I have no idea why they voted for it. Hello? Oh. Well, the end is nigh, my friends. Oh my god, so many dead. I mean, yeah, he said he didn't have them. I believed him. If I could have vetoed, I would have vetoed. Oh my god, I'm totally just fucked myself with that by getting rid of my own veto. Why would I can't. I gotta be more careful. Maneric, I have 2 factions at 10 defiance, so I am not gonna be alive for very long. Why is there so much on lowering Purple's military? If you guys go into rebellion, you know that your military stat counts for the choices, right? Let's see, Clary. You have 1750. Well, this is most unfortunate. Woof! The true believers. Okay. Your marriage to Desdomena has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough. You made some good memories together, but there's no spark. We get along? She cares more about her stupid alchemical experience than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations, in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Something's still missing. You need an heir. Someone young. Yeah, I should start picking other things. Okay, let's see this. Your Majesty, the followers of Smote Lemongrave are only growing more powerful. Now they're calling themselves the United Separatist Church of Radical Reformation and True Belief. Or True Believers for short. Thank God. How are they influential so quickly? It's those accursed printing presses. They're spreading pamphlets across the kingdom faster than we can confiscate them. Even some of my priests are being convinced. I left the printing presses in your hands, dude. How's this my fault? What can we do? They want to get rid of me. And my hat. Print counter pamphlets. These are all terrible. These are all terrible. I'll take a gamble. I know. Faith is way too low for A to actually work. Oh my god, you guys. I don't understand the reasoning behind your votes sometimes. It's a 30% chance that's not gonna go through. I mean, I don't think mine was gonna go through either. I mean, I'm already screwed. You just gotta pick stuff that actually helps you guys. Which I guess none of these do. The common folk are flocking to these true believer heretics in droves, Your Majesty. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we can't burn everyone. Your efforts to suppress the true believer movement have fallen flat and everyone knows it. A blizzard of anti-church pamphlets flare across the kingdom. The common folk grow panicked and angry. Several churches are burned. Priests are driven out of their villages by stone-hurling mobs. A schism in the church appears inevitable. Wait. Your Majesty, a count by the name of Manric wants to present you with a new invention. Your Grace, we are entering a modern age, a more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off or hangings where it does. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Manric! He swishes away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine. You want to name this horrible thing after yourself? Why not? This is a machine of mercy! With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Manric across the kingdom. I don't know about this, bro. I won't regret this. I feel like you're gonna execute me with that thing. Tested on Count Manric himself. You made a guillotine. Yep. Yeah, you did. Stretch. Stretch. Oh, yeah. I want one in every household by the end of the month. Unbelievable. Manric, no! Oh, man. Man, people are kind of mean. What? No, no, I just wanted to help people. Count Manric is dragged to the Manric by your watch captain and his head is forced into the hole. No, please. Shing. Count Manric has died. Wow, that is helpful. With the value of the Manric now proven, you take money from Count Manric's estate to fund the rollout across the kingdom. Oh my god. How many people have died? Hold on, I gotta check how many people have died. Okay, we got Gerbil. One. 2. 3. No. 4. 5. 6. We're at 6 people. Holy shit. I've never lost so many people in a run. Soon you're chopping through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy. Well. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The thrice-cursed queen is still refusing to sell us any public land. It makes sense. The treasury's flush with coin right now. Patience, my friend. Let's bide our time until the queen's gold runs out. The patricians aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. General, fantastic news! We're ready to move forward with the plan, says Baron Ruvik. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashmenian Empire will do, I think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March, and how would our dear queen stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmenian threat and proposes a march of defense, we will build an army to back your words. For the next stage of the Baron's scheme, they must have the highest military in 3 seasons. Well, I think that's an easy one for them. In the east, Countess Sunrise Land and the wizard Pestia are standing atop her grim, windowless tower, swept by howling winds and blashed by rain. You've done an adequate job destroying the bees. I suppose I won't give you leprosy. My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow this troublesome queen? Curse her with a fate worse than death, which means to raise your own trade. Send her far away so she can never return. Raise stability. Interesting. This is only for the purple boys. Purple boys need to vote. Yeah, Larai, it just seems like this... I mean, to be fair, you continued and you had really low trade. I feel like maybe if you started fresh, you could have had a chance for it, maybe? Okay. Your trade's at 0, guys, just so you're aware. So, just saying, your trade's at 0. I mean, stability's at 3. They're both shit. Okay. Game's picked for you. Far, far away. That can be done. I will steal the queen away through the apiary, where distance works differently. But the apiary is a land of dreams, and at times of turbulence, nightmares. It must be peaceful if I am to navigate it very far. Yes, that can be done. We'll make sure the kingdom's as peaceful as a sleeping lamb and everyone's dreaming pleasant dreams. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise stability to at least 5. Yeah, you voted for your own death tier. Well, since everyone's mean to me anyway... Fuck you guys. Took my money. Oh my god. Schism in the church. Oh god. The Archbishop arrives to see you. You've never seen him look so defeated. My priests are at each other's throats over this true believer nonsense. The common folk are going over to them in droves. I think the church is going to split in 2. Please, can the council help me stop this madness? My inquisition is too small, that's the problem. Triple my numbers. No, quadruple. I need an army. Take advantage of the church's weakness for financial gain. Well, I'm gonna sit back and watch. Oh, I know this is ogre for me, Donut. I'm just waiting to see what happens at this point. I want a 3-way rebellion. I don't know what happens if all 3 factions rebel. I think I just lose at that point. At the council's bidding, the Archbishop meets with the leader of the True Believers and hashes out a compromise. So, no more tickets to the afterlife. We'll change the wording of the holy text to forbid both selfishness and elfishness. But can I at least keep my hat? No, we hate the hat. The hat must go. Fine. How about I get the hat back on Wednesdays and Fridays, and I must be allowed to wear it in the presence of the Queen, of course. That would be acceptable to us. The True Believers grudgingly return to the main body of the church. At long last, the religious riots die down. But with the Archbishop's power diminished, so is the Queen's legitimacy. Your divine right to rule no longer sounds convincing. In addition, the nobles are furious to find that the church has forbidden selfishness. That's the very foundation of an aristocracy. What? Are they supposed to care about people other than themselves? Industry's collapsing and the song. Let's see what's going on over here. Your Majesty, mass unemployment and unrest have arisen in the east. Businesses going bankrupt, mills shutting down. People are calling it a Great Depression because it's making everyone miserable. Yes, my investments have all gone up in smoke, and it's the same for all the other counts, says Count Cardcaw. We must find a way to lift the east out of poverty. Let's see. We need more time on that rebel areas. Oh, sorry. Bail out the bankrupt businesses, provide jobs, digging ditches and filling roads, mass unemployment, easy fix tournaments of soldiers. Tell the peasants to stop buying so much turnip toast. I mean, this one's 90. I say 90, but... I'm sorry, guys. Wait a minute. You don't have to wait for the rebel screen. You can do it on your own, you know. Hey, Abandoned Bad Dragon Toy, how are you? You guys just have to do the thing for Rebel. I'm pretty sure. Alrighty. You order the Treasury's vast gold reserves to be devoted to this unprecedented crisis. Merchants stopped frantically destroying their records. Industry opened their doors once more. Across the east, the counts breathed a collective sigh of relief. Yeah, barons may vote to rebel by typing rebel. Counts may vote to rebel by typing rebel. Yeah, rebel, yeah. Dun, dun. Yeah, only one baron has voted to rebel. I confirmed for the last time I was in your stream, you're the best background sound I can have for work. I'm glad, Allegra. I'm glad. I do my best. Well, the counts have fulfilled the requirements. It's just the, No, we got 2 votes to rebel. I'm pretty sure you don't have to wait for the screen to do it. You can do it at any time. Greens have to wait till the end of a season. I see. Dragon, why you keep bonking me? Why did the barons rebel instead of just winning? I don't know. They're only at 2 out of 3. The purples are the ones that might win, though. Just saying. It's funny to bonk you? Fair. Your Highness, a bard who calls herself the songstress has been making waves in the march, says Baron Ruvik. Her performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? Is it against authority or stability? Ow. Ban her from performing, ensure shows have accurate security, invite her to the palace for a private show. That's my choice. Oy. I'm moving your tail so I can move my chair up closer, please. Okay. Bueno. Your defiance can't go any higher, so... Hells, bells! Instead of stopping this madness, we reward it? Your Chancellor extends an invitation to the songstress for a performance in your palace. It is graciously accepted. You can't wait to see what all the fuss is about. Alright. And I don't get the veto back. Shit. Defiance too low. Ah, because their defiance went down. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's been a long day, coming after a long week, and a long year, come to think of it. You're ready for bed. Good night, dear, says Desdemona. Good night. You climb into bed, cuddling up to Desdemona. You're asleep as soon as you close your eyes. You dream that you're in a vast, glittering city of magnificent spires and floating temples. You're surrounded by strange little fairy folk with golden eyes and golden tongues. They're trying to warn you of something, but you can't quite hear them. Then they're swept away by an invisible force. A hideous masked figure in robes walks down the now empty street, flanked by Countess Sunrise Land and Lorelei, the Count's claimant to your throne. Greetings, greetings, your majesty. Surprised to see us? This is a funny dream. Whee! You jump up, trying to fly away, but fall flat on your face. Haven't you realized it yet? This is no dream, you fool. Well, technically it is a dream. But it's also real, we're just in another world. You see, this is the apiary, the realm of... Whatever, I don't care about the lore. Using magic almost feels like cheating. I suppose I'll feel guilty about it later, after my coronation. Thank you for bringing us here to Gloat, Great Wizard. Now please, take this pathetic specimen somewhere far, far away. Alright, let's go. Pestia wraps one pale hand around your shoulder. Your feet begin to move of their own accord, trudging along beside the wizard. And then the ground drops away as you take flight. Far behind you, Countess Sunrise Land and someone dwindle into dots, then vanish from sight completely. Where are you taking me? Far away. Think of it as an extended holiday. You leave the glimmering city behind and fly across a baffling dreamscape, across fields of pink snow and dancing stars and gnashing teeth. How long are you flying? Minutes? Months? At long last, you find yourself barreling towards a swirling portal in the sky. Pestia halts in midair, but your momentum carries you forward. Farewell, Your Majesty. I hope a new world offers you a new beginning. And then you're flying through the portal, and everything goes dark. Wake up. You awaken to find yourself in utter darkness. The air is cold, and your breath comes in white plumes. It's as silent as the grave, and you find yourself not wanting to shout. You walk and walk and walk through the endless blackness. You wish you could shake the feeling that something's watching you. Eventually, you bump up against something, a brick wall. Following the wall, you find a door, unlocked mercifully. You step through. On the other side, there's a harsh white light. A group of skeletons are huddled around a card table. One of them is wearing a green visor. Without even looking up, they deal you in. You sit down, heart pounding. Somehow, you know you're playing for something more important than money. And the counts are victorious! Undead poker? Yeah, I feel like I'm the real winner here. Nia 2 did not fare well. No. Nope. Nope. After one of the highest stakes games of poker ever played, Queen Nia 2 folded on a bad hand and became just another skeleton around the card table. She never saw Celestath again. So I lived as a skeleton! Whoop whoop! I win. The patricians' attempt to buy the kingdom ended in failure. Bankruptcies were filed, marks were scratched in secret ledgers. The risk-reward calculus wasn't favorable. Perhaps next time. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Jacob petered out. He assumed just another bitter old soldier, ranting that he could have been the king. After Queen Nia II vanished mysteriously from her bed, Lorelei of the Counts was best positioned to occupy the power vacuum left behind. None dared challenge his succession, fearing the wrath of the wizard Pestia. Queen Nia the Vanished. I reigned for 2 years. The wealthiest noble was Lamadugan. The poorest was poor Pep. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I just think personally, that's why I usually like to do new instead of continuing, because I feel like it's like, it gets kind of unbalanced that way, but it is what it is. I hope you guys had a fun time with it at least. Manric died. your successor lived. Oh, this was a lot of fun. I've missed this game. I've really missed this game. For now, I will call it because I need to do my second homework assignment. But again, we will be playing this again next week. Either I'll go back to doing every other week consistently or once a week consistently. Either one. Demaria, no! I'm so sorry, Demaria. It's not on purpose, I promise. It's not on purpose. I am very consistent with putting my schedule in Discord. I'm trying to be more consistent putting it up on Twitter. I'm so sorry, Demaria. I'm so sorry. Good stream. Next time, try not to kill me. It'll be the best stream. I got rid of my veto and that screwed me over. I'm sorry, Allega. Anyway. I don't hate you, Demary. I promise. I'm always so happy to see you here. It's just, it's always when I'm leaving. I'm sorry. Sunrise, I appreciate that follow. Thank you. You're very consistent at ending when Demaria shows up too. I know. But yeah, I need to finish my... Gonna be fun the next time we play into... No. I'm not gonna let that much time happen. I want to go back to the every other week schedule like I had it before. Because I also miss playing Plate Up too. Clary, my beloved. Also when midnight... Yeah. I feel like... Yeah. I have reverse time, I guess. Yeah, I feel ya. Anyway. Let me see. I got a lot of raids for the same game. So let me see if we have anybody else playing the game right now. I can't. Please. Have. This one looks good. Maruka Ko. Okay. I can't stick around, but I will send you guys. Please let me copy these. I mean, game. Internet. Alright, so we will be raiding someone new. You can never escape the purple. True. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me. We'll play this again next week. Hopefully you guys got your drops. The upcoming drops look pretty good too. We're back tomorrow with, what did I say I was gonna do? I think Dark Souls. Friday is Wind Waker Crowd Control. Saturday is now tentative, not because of me, but there's a hurricane coming through here. So I don't know if I will have, be able to stream during, because even if I have my generator, I can't guarantee I'll have internet, unfortunately. So Sunday is tentative. I need to DM Butler about that. I forgot again. See ya next time, Alega. Later, and you hope the TRX server from DVD stream clears up. That's just natural. Just one of those natural disasters. Yeah, hashtag natural disaster. But yeah, 51st. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, I live in the south part of the island. It's projected to go to the north, but we don't know if it's gonna stay that way because it hasn't gathered like the heat or something. They explained it well on the news. I just lost track because of memory. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anu. Have a good one. It look and goes, wait, Nia's here? Yeah, exactly. Have a good night, guys. Love you. Take care.